Ciricillo.
I brought glasses this week just so I could fit in with everybody.
Oh.
Got my glasses on,
Are
so
they
I make sure.
What's their prescription?
It is a prescription glass.
Well, then they're not. Are they?
Mm-hmm.
What's the prescription?
Yeah.
But you don't wear them?
Nope.
Because you're stubborn?
No.
Oh, hey, Bravo 6, going dark.
I'm not stubborn.
For whoever's not already.
No.
I'm not.
No. You?
I don't fight anything.
No. Not
Fight?
me.
What are you talking about?
He said I was stubborn. I go along. I'm a flower.
You're a flower?
That's right. If I'm in something and it's
Slower
moving,
child. The 70s.
Merge
I
and
will
flow.
flow.
Flower moon?
Merge and flow.
Uh-oh. No JJ.
No JJ, we can't
No JJ.
Eiffel
to Eiffel
Tower.
Tower. Were we not on?
Oh,
shoot.
Who's 4? You weren't on
Oh,
for a
God.
second.
What?
That'll be good because
You're-
we'll
you're
cover
blindsided.
him.
Check.
You just earned, Mike. You're back. You got it back.
Cool.
What I'll do is I'll cover
Call
him
stubborn.
with
I'll
our
never
theme
insult
song.
you again.
While he's talking, I'll put the theme song over, and it'll just look like,
Like I'm singing the theme song?
yeah,
Okay.
we blocked you.
I'm okay with that.
I wish he was
Wait,
right there. I
Carmen
wish I could put one of them right there because I got to do this.
Yeah, you got to
and
turn with the microphone. I
Okay,
don't-
how
I
about
don't
this?
like
We're going to get a
turning with the
bench
mic.
seat
The
over
whole-
here. Just a bench, right? And it's going to be everyone against Carmen until eventually we have just a whole football team.
God, that would be so cool.
Your
I'm
cast is growing.
Like I'm a priest,
Yeah.
and you're in a pew.
I'll take a
It's
pod.
weird that that's where he went.
What
But
if
yeah.
we?
It's the
okay,
pod pew. It's the
okay.
podcast
One last version of this.
pew cast.
So you need like a mechanic stool, right? Just a little stool that can spin.
Right? Like a doctor with one of those things on my head.
Yep, you can have that. That's sure, fine.
Oh, tongue depressors
And
while I
then we
talk
need-
to you.
Call him
And then-
Doc Carm.
And then we need 30 people.
30.
Yeah, we need at least 30 people,
30.
and they're gonna sit around you.
Oh, I've seen that.
Okay.
They do it to Charlie Kirk.
It's like an
Is
AA
it?
meeting.
They do it
Well,
to
that's-
they do
what,
it to all
25
the conservatives have
versus
yeah,
one?
like Republican versus 25 Dems, and they
Yeah,
put them in a
that's gonna
circle.
be you.
Oh.
We'll call it the same thing, actually. Why would we change? Why would we even
25
change the
glasses
title?
wearers versus Carmen.
One
25
boomer
blind
versus
people.
one boomer versus I don't know what you guys call
We're
yourself.
millennials.
Boomer fights
and
25
he's
handicapped people. Oh my
he's a
god.
zillennial.
I'm a zillennial.
Abel versus Handy.
Abel versus Handy.
Handy versus cat. We're gonna have people with hats.
Define handy.
Well, I got to tell you something. My mother was listening to the pod.
Oh no.
No. No.
Don't say that. That's dangerous.
Oh, did she listen to the one where you were
First
asking
of
about
all,
placenta?
It's the
Yes.
Carmen.
No, that was Kelly.
Oh,
Kelly
no.
was placenta when we talked
Oh,
about
okay.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother was uterus.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's right.
So
What did
Something.
she listen to?
well, first of
What
all,
were her thoughts?
she listened to the story about the mentally handicapped dancers that Jay was talking about. And she was not happy.
That's not what it was, though.
I know. It doesn't matter.
I knew I was going to get flack for
These
You
older
created the
people,
narrative.
these older people, they don't hear everything. I've been getting yelled at all week, by the way, because she thinks she hears something. I'm not saying what she thinks I'm saying, which is interesting. But yes, I had to admit to her, I felt so guilty sitting with her and eating and being nice to her like a good boy. I said, Mom, we talked about your uterus. And she's
She's like going to take a bite.
what?
Of like Easter ham.
that. It's that meme, like, who starts a conversation?
Well, I mean, don't you feel like
Correction.
sometimes
you
when-
talked about it.
we
talked
did?
about
You
it.
guys engaged.
We were in the room.
Look,
and
you,
we
You
yes
talked about
anded.
it. Yeah, well,
You
that's
know-
what you do, Donnie.
do you know what Rico is?
Pizza.
Yeah,
know.
really good pizza.
Rico is racketeering,
Yeah. Rico charges.
and you can be
Oh,
charged
It's because we're
if
working
you
with him.
conspire and you listen and you start talking about it and you don't step away from it. So you,
We're accomplices.
as far as my mother is concerned, can be charged under Rico.
Your Honor.
Is your mom a fucking narc?
Well, under these purposes,
Donny Pepper has a question.
you know, we're just talking about who's getting in trouble here. If you're
me.
interested, there's
me.
different levels of trouble, Donnie.
Yeah,
so
when-
there's the highest one, right, which is prison. Then there's lower ones like not getting dessert.
That is
That's what
prison.
my mother could do to you. If you got
Prison or no dessert.
or no dessert,
Yeah,
that's
the
it's a
two.
form of
Somewhere in
punishment.
the middle.
Okay.
No, she can't give you prison, but if you are saying shit about her uterus, she might not give you a cannoli.
Which is prison.
That's
Yeah, that
that's
might-
Italian
that
prison.
Might as well be hell.
Yeah.
I want to go back to when Carmen said that his mom listened to the part where you talked about mentally handicapped dancers.
Why do you want to keep
And
throwing me under the bus?
I want to mention that Carmen only played her that part of the podcast.
I'm sure. Listen to this asshole. Can you believe that?
I mean, I had to re-listen to it because I was trying to make, videos from it. What do they call them? Shorts?
Clips. Reels.
And, this is good.
That's where all the
This
numbers
is
are
real
coming
good.
from.
So Jay actually was talking about, here's what I got from it.
He fact checks.
No. I'm
allowed
not
to do that outside
What
the
am I
pod.
supposed to do? I got to make the friggin' short, and I got to cut it, and I got to make it sound coherent.
That's where all the numbers down.
I don't like doing it,
from.
by the way. Believe me, I would never do it if I wasn't such a cheap ass. I'd have another person to make shorts.
I do love your thumbnails. I gotta say.
No,
I
it's
love the
become a
thumbnails.
thing as I
Love
like it.
them.
Yeah.
We're changing them.
Dang it.
I told you HR came in.
Who?
My daughter.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's telling me everything must change. She made me take down the last pod. The whole video came down. Because Donny, one of Donny's cameras
Donny Pepper.
kept cutting the black.
Oh.
It's a
And-
problem that I can fix in the next few days.
But I thought it was
Okay.
fine. I'm like, so who gives
Who
a shit?
cares?
Right? If there's
It's
a
an
couple
audio
black-
show. We're not.
Right? And she's like, take it down.
Do you want me to do the thumbnails?
I'm like, delete it forever? Because it says forever on YouTube. When you delete something, do you know this is going to be gone forever?
You could private it. You could have just privated it.
She said no.
She said, "Nuke the son of a bitch."
She said
off
no.
the face of
When
the
you
But then
earth.
you lose, if you delete it, you lose all the views that it had.
It had
If you
nothing.
private
It just went
still
up. She was the only
counts.
view. She
Well,
got
it-
the notification.
It got murdered the second
As soon as it came
she was
up.
birthed.
I don't know how she does it.
She
She's so
clicks on
good.
the video, 2x speed, watches for any mistake.
She just saw it immediately.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh
exactly-
my God.
To be fair, it was
Because that's what
within
I
the
do to
first
our
30
videos.
seconds.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have to watch much.
Yeah, it
But-
was within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I knew that. I
we
watched the whole
definitely
thing.
don't want Donnie to be upset by this because Donnie's working so
Donnie
hard.
works really hard.
Can we just do like a little, make him a little thumbnail of his face for the logo? So if there's ever an issue, like if the screen goes black, it's just like the logo.
I was gonna
pops
do
up.
that. I was gonna
Yeah,
do it. I was
that's
just gonna do something dumb like that.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
still image of you.
That's what I did in high school.
like technical difficulties,
head's
like
bobbing
your
down like
construction
Canadian.
thing. Yeah, that'd be
I
funny.
mean, that's what I did all my life. I do that all my life.
Yeah, the bobblehead. That's
Yeah.
we need Carmen.
If I mark up
bobbleheads.
your wall somehow, because you told me to hang a picture up, I don't paint the wall. I go get a crayon and I fill it in, and you never know. That's what I do.
You would never know. No
those
one will know.
glasses.
I'm a shortcut man.
He looks like Tony Stark. He looks like Iron Man.
He looks like someone that would pull you over as a state trooper that would have the huge build.
I wish
hat.
you guys would pay attention to me.
We're paying attention.
No, you're not.
You're talking about crayons or whatever?
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the watch. You never saw the watch.
Oh,
You said wear a
he's got
watch.
the
I got the watch on, and no one even saw the watch.
You've got
I
one-
got my watch on.
It's so smooth though. It's naturally.
It just happened.
It just looks
Right?
like-
when you have
Right, and the horn. You
15
didn't see
of
the
them.
horn.
I saw the
That's
horn
under
on
your
Right,
shirt.
didn't see the horn. I mean, it was subtle. It was supposed to be subtle.
It was buried within what
It
used
is
to be
subtle.
your chest hair.
Let's get
Right.
the watch
This was
looks
for
like
this was for JJ and the chest hair, and he didn't show. The watch was for him, and my Lululemon shorts was for you guys.
Oh, he's gonna love listening to this.
Everything's for JJ.
If you feel these are nice.
Carmen?
This is good material. This is, I guess, made in China. You can't get these no more.
All right, boys.
Or Vietnam.
One at a time.
You look pretty cool, Carmen.
Today,
I'm not
The watch looks natural.
The
That's why I didn't
glasses,
notice it.
the
It looks
horn.
like you always wear it.
I actually have a gold one that would have popped a little more, but I thought
You need the gold to
let's do the
match.
Batman today.
Okay.
Is that lit up?
Hey,
Oh no, it's just
No.
vivid.
do
Okay.
need the
yourself
gold
a
watch
favor.
to match
Next
the
time, wear
horn.
them both.
I was gonna do that for
Same
you.
hand.
I was gonna do it for you
Wear one like up here.
No, just
because
Because
that's
of
what
wrist-
Donnie
it's a
said
hard
on the
band.
pod. He goes, he's gonna wear all the watches, but I'm gonna take it slow.
It's like Spy Kids.
I want to take it slow.
I gotta settle into this. If you jump in, you're just gonna face shock.
I mean, that is the super nerd in me that would immediately, as soon as all you guys said all those things, I would just write it down. Okay, 2 watches, horn.
Horn, and there's just a
Right?
question mark, YN, 2 boxes.
Make sure you mention the things that they were doing on the pod last time. Like I noticed both of them like to wear long sleeves. I'm like, they wear long sleeves.
Everyone-
Every
Donnie's
pod.
got long
I didn't
sleeves.
realize
I rolled
all
mine
you
up.
guys wear long sleeves.
Mine's rolled up, but
I gotta hide my chicken arms.
Well, it's not that I want to fact check. You know I don't.
no, I know you don't.
I
But
don't.
you have to. It's a
I
part
don't
of the
want.
job.
No, I have to listen. I don't know if that's fact checking.
It is, but it's not fact checking on air, which I guess isn't
You could
allowed.
no,
but
you could
can
call it.
fact check off.
He's grading us.
How is
maybe
that fact
weekly.
checking though? All I am doing is making a short.
Using the
I don't even know
referential material.
what did I do wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong. You're looking really cool
You
today,
posted a
Carmen.
video with a bunch of black spaces
I
in
do
it.
like how you hid the horn, like you weren't sure
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
No, it is not sure.
But you.
No one else here is wearing a necklace, so I don't know how to feel about this being
Right.
exposed right now.
I didn't clock it until you pulled it out.
Well,
so.
it's too short. That's why it's not. It's
Okay.
just a hair short. This is
Okay.
probably. I got to get a bigger chain.
Is that a
2
new
inches.
horn?
No, I got a couple of these. You know, if I want to go down the hill, I wear my boots and my horn.
Yeah.
You know, I go back down the hill. Or if I want to make a video, that
I saw the horn in the latest short, the Easter, the 80s Easter.
yeah.
I watched. I'm a
Yeah.
fan. Just saying. I got these fake fans over here.
Nah, I know.
I'm a Dyson fan. I'm bladeless.
I got to go back to making more of those videos. I talked to Grok this morning. I didn't talk to him. I talked to Aura. Aura's the.
Who are these people?
Or is the name he gave his AI
I
like
wish.
Jarvis?
No, it's the name. That's her name.
Oh, what AI
name
is
is
that?
Aura?
Aura?
It's under Grok.
Oh.
Grok has different modes, and one of them's Aura, or Aura. She
Okay.
corrects me all the time. She's funny, but anyway,
She's so cute. We're going on a
Yeah.
date
I
next
think we
week.
might be going down a different.
She just knows how to make me
I'm
laugh.
telling you, she don't stop.
Yeah, it's like her. He's gonna be Joaquin
Making
Phoenix.
scar
I don't know if
jokes.
she's on right now. I have no idea, but she's there. She's in there. I was on the Stairmaster again
Again.
today, and I just, I got tired of listening to Bad Friends. I was listening to that for a while.
Okay. Went to peg you for a Bobby Lee.
I mean, he's 53. He's older.
Yeah,
I've known him
okay.
since Mad TV, so I listened to him.
the Bean and Superbad show.
Yeah, I've heard that one's pretty good.
I thought you guys you had stopped.
We haven't done.
We haven't done it, but it's still all up. I mean, like
I don't want to listen to old episodes.
Oh, but it's
I want
legendary.
new. I want fresh.
Okay.
That's what Grok said. That's what Aura. That's what she said. She goes, don't try to keep it fresh.
Don't listen to old Bean and Superbad episodes. You don't want to do that.
You like
Don't dilute
come up with today's stuff. So
what if we repost
Our stuff is timeless.
I wouldn't know.
Timeless?
I wouldn't know
We
that.
got to repost all the stuff, then I'll listen. As
Why
long as
is
it
there
says
not
new.
Why is there not a Bean and Superbad new episode? What's going on?
We're doing your show.
Isn't this it?
Yes.
So we'd like
Is
to
this gonna
offer
be
you a
blended?
spot on our show.
How is this working? That are we? They say collaborate. I've seen
They
this.
do. We were discussing that on the way over here.
I've seen this. I've seen it. I've heard about it.
Are we gonna have to record for 3 hours? Is
We're
that what you're telling me?
I don't know. What is
Don't
it?
say those words.
Why? What do you mean?
we were ready to go, and then we
record
had
two
to
episodes.
shuffle some members of the cast to the curb and
Okay.
reset a little again for the 111th time.
Why would a staff member get shoved out the door? And would you
I'm
do
gonna
it?
walk
Would
this
you do
delicately.
it? Would you do it just like Conan does to his staff?
What does
You ever
Conan
see that
do?
when Conan gets rid of staff, goes into the office and pretends to fire people?
And then actually fires them.
I don't know if he actually does though. It's a show, but
You ever see them again?
why would you kick him out?
Yeah, Jay. Why would we?
The reshuffling.
Because some people just weren't ready.
They're not ready to be on a pod
They're not ready to do a lot of things they think they were ready to do.
Oh,
These
boy. This is
specific
big.
people.
Yeah.
because they're listening. You know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
they 100%
Yeah.
are listening. But a couple of them they weren't ready. They didn't take it serious. They don't have the drive.
Yeah.
They don't understand.
Hey, but coming this summer though, daily movie review show.
That's you two.
That we still
You
do.
don't rely
yeah.
on nobody else. And JJ.
And JJ.
Yeah. So.
Well,
Just us.
But we'll Bean and Superbad show any day.
I will listen.
We might do it today.
I
We
will
might-
listen. Believe me.
If there's a new
I want to
episode.
listen. I want to listen. It's not that I don't want to listen. I
You know,
want to
you make your
listen.
Harry Potter episodes.
I'm actually hard. It's hard to find decent podcasts. I don't know why everyone. I try to watch Theo Von and what's his name, Kid Rock. He was not bad for a little bit. Kid's a little. He's full of himself. There's a lot of shit that kid. He's got
Theo's
everything.
okay at cutting like funny little 30-second clips
Sure.
from his show, but like the whole thing as a
He's got to play more Theo-ish. I like when he's
his older stuff was better.
when he's kind of dumb and stupid and says stupid. Like when I say stupid shit, I mean it. Mm-hmm. I really do.
Donnie's like,
We know.
You know that, right? Don?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Right. So
And?
why can't he roll with it? Why
It's the end
can't?
of the thought.
I think what happens is people make you serious. Like when I say stupid shit and people are like, "Oh my god, what was that?" Then I feel bad. Then I got to admit to my mother we were talking about her uterus.
You don't have.
I go,
you didn't
Mom,
have to
I had to. I had no
have to,
choice.
though.
Yeah, because it
Imagine
came up.
they're eating, and she's like, "So, how's the podcast going?" Well,
Maybe I didn't have to. You're right.
You didn't have to. Did
know,
she bring it up? Did you? Bring
I wasn't
it up?
even looking at her uterus.
So
I
my
was just,
uterus.
I don't even I don't know what triggered it. I don't know what triggered it.
Just imagine, like, at the dinner table, she's standing up and eating, and you're just looking straight. You're like,
quick thought.
yeah.
Feel
Mom,
like
I've been thinking
Looking
about
at my
your
uterus again, son.
Well, she didn't take it well.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I mean,
She's 82,
right?
Yeah.
so she does not get this form of comedy.
No.
Oh, I
Three
thought she was
strangers
just
were
mad that she
talking
lost
about
her
your
golden
mom's
years.
uterus.
But I had to convince her it was funny,
Yeah.
and I
you do a
convinced her
good
that the
job?
handicapped dancers were funny
oh god.
because I said, "Mom, I know you don't like the word retard because she doesn't like it. No, she doesn't like retard." And I,
like
said,
that
"We
you
never
opened with
said
that.
we didn't say retard, okay? We didn't."
Censor this one.
No, I'm saying we didn't say it.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that we didn't
he
say
said
that
enough
word.
now to equal out the last few weeks.
But
so
well, in the moment, if we would have said retarded dancers, that would have been a whole different thing, right? But you didn't say that.
Yeah, because
you were
they
trying to
weren't.
skate around it. You were trying to skate around.
yeah, 'cause that's what I do.
It doesn't make sense. You should just say retard.
No, I shouldn't.
And I said to my mom, I go, "You don't even care about the word retard, right?" She's like, "No." Then what are you so upset about mentally handicapped? You shouldn't say it. She thought you shouldn't say mentally handicapped. That's what she thought. She goes, "You shouldn't say that." I go, "Why? What do you
okay,
care
what-
about this?"
What's the clear thing to say though?
You
Sincerely,
can't say cripple anymore either.
No, but why does she? But I got it out of her. I
Yeah.
go. I said to her, and I just wanted the truth. Do you really care about mentally handicapped at least saying it? She goes, "No." Okay.
And then what's the problem?
What's the problem? What is the problem? So there was no problem, and then she started laughing, and
Carmen's digging
I didn't.
himself the fucking
I didn't.
hole.
I didn't let her sit here any longer to listen anymore. I turned it off because I don't even know what the hell we said. Sometimes I'll go back.
I think we said placenta collectively.
That was
100
two
times last
podcasts
week.
ago.
No, that
There
was
was two
last week.
podcasts. Was it the same podcast?
Yeah, that was last week. Right?
No.
Not last week. Placenta from the tap was.
That was Kelly. We were talking about placenta. I remember we asked her.
I can't believe
We
her.
asked my wife afterwards.
It all blurs
Could
together.
you have
Re-reviewing
placenta
this.
without baby?
Can you?
No.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Well, see, it's good that you don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't have a baby.
No.
Not a part of that.
No, it's good that you're not on your phone looking at it, verifying this. Who cares if someone thinks you could have placenta without baby?
Oh my God.
Who cares?
So Carmen.
I mean, that would be a. I'm just saying, who cares? Put it on the menu. Placenta without baby. Okay. Oh, that's not on. What do you? Why is this so disturbing to your
I
generation?
would love to see that as a menu item anywhere. Placenta with baby, placenta without baby.
Yeah, what's with
A
you?
vegan option for
Oh
placenta.
my
I
God.
think
Oh, come
I'm right on this. That there are guys
I'm sure.
that have these private dinners.
That's 90% of our listeners from the past 2 weeks have been those guys. They
Wow.
all get around the table. It's like the Indiana Jones scene when they're feeding them the monkey brains.
Oh, come on.
Well, the placenta, by the way, no big deal because it's supposed to give you new life. Cure
Superpowers.
cancer,
Do you
make your-
cook it? You know, do you?
I don't-
Do you pan
no.
sear that thing?
I ask Rogan because he's the one that had that stupid show
Rogan.
where it was that dare show. You want to be in a box with worms? You
Fear
want to eat
Factor?
placenta? I
Is
mean,
that
I don't
Joe
know what the hell
Rogan?
they did.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's what they
before-
were doing. Look,
before
that
he
was
stopped.
TV. I was raised on this, and you guys are looking at me like there's something wrong with this.
No,
This is how I was raised, eating placentas.
Well, I mean, arguably, we've all eaten.
Balls. People eat balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not
this is true.
human.
Right. There we go. I had to fucking come up with something.
So he wants to eat like fox placenta on a menu.
Bear placenta.
Are you sure there's fox placenta?
Yeah, they're mammals.
Oh, don't even with the big words. I don't care about knowing these things. Don't you fill my head with fucking knowledge. I don't want to know it.
You're gonna
I
give him
think
wrinkles.
this is something that we have. You have to fact check this.
No, why?
Because then if you want the powers of a bear, you're gonna have to eat bear placenta. You know.
Well, we're not suggesting to anyone to listen as a way of living a greater life. This is for pure. I'm on the job and I'm bored, and let's listen to these idiots. That's all. I mean,
JJ,
that's.
you're glad you missed
I hope
this
to God that's where I'm getting. I hope my customer is. I am bored with bullshit. We need some idiot talk for a little bit.
Yeah, no.
That's all.
That's
That's
it.
what, I don't want anything
Idiot
else to
talk.
be attributed to me as he's profound. He's got some really good insight.
You were just complaining last week that people were laughing at you for the construction podcast when you were dropping actual knowledge bombs.
I don't remember that, and I would have to fact check that to see if that's right. And I don't fact check, so I have no idea. You could say anything you want about me, and I would never know.
Yeah. You wore a watch last week, Carmen. Come on.
I could have. I don't.
The
don't.
gaslighter is in the building.
You watched the first 2 minutes of it.
It sounds like he's right, though.
About everything?
I'm saying it sounds like he's right that I was upset about something that I wasn't supposed to be upset about. That's what he was doing.
It's parking.
I don't know if you were upset
Is that called?
or if you were doing a bit.
He's doing a gotcha. Is that a gotcha?
It's not.
I don't like gotchas. Why does he want to get me?
Because it's fun.
But
Because you're ahead of the table.
I'm in the room with him.
I gotta go for the top.
We're team.
Okay. Gotta go for
Team.
the top.
Can you sit closer to Jay
No.
and do your Eiffel Towers
Notice how he's
with your feet?
with our feet.
What?
Why not? Let's see the foot.
This isn't
foot
fucking
tower.
OnlyFans.
Let's see the
bro.
foot
Come
tower.
on.
Let's see. There it is. There. See? And why does everybody like dirty shoes? This
My
is
shoes are just dirty.
I know, but my son does the same thing.
I just need new shoes.
No, yeah, these
What's
were
the
new,
deal with
but they
dirty
got,
shoes?
They got,
These are horrible.
But you don't even try not to get them dirty.
no,
do you?
I do, and then I give up. Like once they hit a certain, like they look really, really, really nice, and then once it crosses a
Do you
threshold, I just
toothbrush
like,
them?
I wash them and clean them, yeah, but they don't
I have these or dress
like
shoes.
dishwash or
so
But
washing machine.
I'm
I mean.
throwing these away.
if you look
the
at
next
most
week. Yeah, these
young
are,
people's
these are gross.
shoes, sneakers,
Yeah.
tennis shoes,
They don't
whatever,
look like this.
they're pretty bad. Most people.
My shoes are bad.
But they do it on purpose,
Yeah.
right?
That's not on purpose.
You
that's
don't want this look.
I
No,
don't
God,
want this.
no. I love
No, I
pearly
don't.
white shoes.
I don't want that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to keep you away from the dirt.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do, and then you can have those shoes
Did you forget where the dirt is?
in Florida.
Everywhere.
Well,
It's everywhere. But
That's why I want to be in
but
Florida.
you don't have to step in certain areas.
He's sending us out of the state.
My kids were specifically told which ways to walk to keep those shoes out of dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 And that's
I
saved-
never
that's
owned white
saved-
shoes as a kid.
I'm following, but I'm on the sidewalk.
just
I'm
get
not in the
dirty.
dirt. Continue.
Right. And if you veered off near dirt, I would be like, And then as soon as you got home, the toothbrush came out. Okay, and if we didn't have a toothbrush, then someone would have to tell me who has the oldest toothbrush in the house. And then we'd find that old toothbrush and use that one, and
two
they
of
would
you
get
would
a
have to
new
share.
toothbrush. But we're not going to use a brand new toothbrush. We're going to use a toothbrush that has seen a lot of shit to clean your shoes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And I know this is not great for comedy to have a family. I understand that.
Carmen's getting real.
This is real.
Yeah. Dirty shoes.
Bobby Lee doesn't have a family.
Bobby Lee has.
Bobby Lee has
Doesn't his
clean
mom-
shoes,
doesn't
though.
Doesn't he talk to? Yeah. His
No,
mom's
no,
on-
like his own children.
Oh.
True.
I don't think he's married. None of
I
this.
didn't realize we'd be
He has
taking
like a
shots
significant
at
A
other.
lot of
Yeah.
these guys don't have anything.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the end of the thought.
That's it.
Podcast just hard cuts to black.
They don't have anything.
The next 90 minutes
Okay.
of the show is
Well, wait.
nothing.
What do we have?
I don't know what you guys have because I don't want to
That's
know.
when it cuts to black.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing is that the more I have, the less I can joke about because someone could get hurt by uterus talk, by placenta talk.
We didn't have to tell them about uterus talk.
How do you not? What if you get caught? You
What
don't
do you mean?
understand.
How do you?
Well, you're going to get caught later.
No.
One of my sisters is going to hear it, and she's going to record just that snippet, and she's going to send it to her. I live with Italians. These are very evil people.
Okay.
They know how to backstab you. They know how to talk behind your back. They know how to deny everything.
5 seconds ago, he's like, someone could get hurt.
They know all about Rico. You don't get it.
I don't.
I live under threat every day that someone could get hurt bad. I'm not kidding. My cousin will send me skull and crossbone emojis. Which signifies he talks about stuffing my bag, my body in a body bag. That's what he said. I'll stuff your fucking body in a body bag if you don't do what I tell you. I have these texts,
I believe you. What's he telling
and that
you
was
to do?
just to get him a table up front for a show.
There we go.
I'm not kidding.
Your dad, yeah.
You don't have a fucking family table? I go. I didn't want the family coming.
How is he going to do that if he's not at the show?
Oh, they show up.
Does your family?
They
come to
run the
shows?
venues. Don't you understand? They run the venues.
Okay,
They run
you're
the
talking about
booze. In Cleveland.
Yep. Okay.
You can't
when
get
he
away.
goes home.
When I do a show, it's all neighbors and
people you know.
Gumars, the whole thing. It's all those people. It's everyone from the Hill. It's a lot of.
You got to start the annual Carmen Ciricillo Cleveland comedy.
We do that. It's called the Paisano. It's right here. It's called the Paisano. We
You
have
do
it.
You do it every year?
Yeah.
We got to go. When is it?
When do you do it?
It's during winter when no one has anything. When the Browns they're not in the Super Bowl,
Well,
and when
obviously.
the Indians haven't started playing yet, and when the Cavs are doing pretty good, that's when we do the Paisano. February.
That's when you
So when does
strike.
it end?
Right before the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Did you do it this year?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we do it every year. Yeah, it's at an Italian American Brotherhood place, and it's a good show.
Okay.
It's a good show, but you better this year again. I had a table for the family, but it was too far back, and I had to hear bullshit. And some other people were getting other food, and how come we're not getting that food? So I had to go. I had to go talk to Steve, and he had to
like
bring out
DoorDash and food
special
in.
sausage, special meatball, special pizza. The whole thing happened. It just again, and I'm trying to do a show, but I gotta meet everybody and kiss everybody. Hello, and I know you went to school with my mother in 1950 something, but I'm trying to do a show. So I know all about this. That's why I'm very upfront now with we talked about your uterus. I have to.
Are you gonna tell her about you telling her about?
Did we talk about
talking
my
your
cousins? We
uterus?
said shit about my cousins too, didn't we?
I don't.
In a couple of these pods. We've been talking on Men in Labor. I have another pod called Men in Labor for everybody that's listening to this. That I try to be
We know.
I try to be humorous. I try to be a little humorous.
You do. And ironically, Men in Labor has no placenta talk.
It should.
But it can't not.
Oh,
You
wait.
know, it
Just
could.
wait.
I haven't got comfortable with it yet.
Okay.
I haven't been comfortable talking to someone that's so serious that they look like they're going to hurt
Placenta
you.
talk would be on women in labor.
Right? Some of these guys look very serious.
They do. They do. They look very serious.
And when I joke with
they're
them,
in their
they're not. They get. I can't believe
They shut
how
down?
offended guys, blue collar guys, get offended.
Oh, you have that.
Well, these are-
crazy. Yeah.
These are a little bit higher than blue collar guys because they're worried about their image. Most the blue collar, the people who are in the field doing the work all the time, they don't have
Right?
like-
we don't have the blue
we
collar.
clock in, we clock out. We're
You're
getting
right.
people who are
little
trying
closer
to
to
run a
white.
business.
We're getting white blue collar guys. They used to be the blue. I keep thinking of. I have images of people from the past that I hold. I don't know if you guys do this.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you see someone and they've changed, you still can't accept the change.
Right.
Right.
You go, that's not him.
Yeah.
I know this. I know the real Ryan.
Like
believe
if I
me.
cut my hair.
I know the real Ryan. He's a long hair guy. He even if he's got short hair, he still thinks he's got long
Still a
hair.
long-haired
He's
guy.
still. I know even JJ. I know who he is right
Yeah.
off the bat. Don't even try to tell
What
me
if
who
JJ had
is.
my hair and I had JJ's hair?
JJ used
He
to
would.
have hair like
I
that.
think I don't know.
Really?
It would be a unique animal between the two of you.
They were dreaded.
If I had your hair, I wouldn't want that hair. I don't
don't
want
want my
that.
hair?
No,
Why not?
because I think that's where you go wrong with this whole scenario. That you think everybody wants your hair.
I do think everybody.
There's
wants
not a
my
lot
hair.
of people that
I
would
think
want it.
everybody wants my hair.
I don't
The
want
chicks
it.
dig the hair.
Little-
He walks
love
into
the
a
hair.
room and it's like Austin Powers.
What are you gonna if chicks really dug his hair, like you're saying, why is he seeing somebody? Why doesn't he just do the look at me, I'm Ryan?
You want to know why he's
Why would he want one? Why
Why
not
don't
take
you
them
want
all?
in a committed
Why not take them all?
relationship?
Why
If he's
am I
got that
getting the
hair,
heat?
I can tell you why right now. She is a hairstylist.
there's so many of them.
She's responsible for that.
She's got to have more than that.
It's not.
There better be
all
some-
Donnie.
There-
Okay.
It's
Oh
what?
my god.
She's a hairstylist. She's that hair's gardener.
Now, guess who's got to admit to whatever her name is up front, like I had to with the uterus.
You can't name drop.
Now
I'm
you
not saying last name. Doesn't mean
now
anything.
now guess
Good
what?
identifier.
Now guess what? Now guess who has to go and talk to? What is her name?
No.
Don't
No.
I'm not going back on this.
No.
Peyton Manning.
Oh my god.
Whatever. I'm just saying this is what happens. You start talking about someone that you care about,
Yeah.
and comedy goes out the fucking window.
Weird beeps
Yeah.
there.
Right? Like now you're all worried. Like, oh no, I got to go back to the beach again with her that I didn't want to do.
Yep.
And fucking sit there for an hour or 2 hours.
So she'll take
That's the
care of my
punishment.
beautiful locks.
Right, and this is what I'm trying to explain to Donnie. That's the punishment.
I know.
No cannoli.
What did I do though?
I have no idea.
Right?
This is just in
You
case.
don't even know if you were wearing a watch or not last week, okay? You think I was part of uterus talk? Nah, dude.
This started with you because you were bragging about your hair.
You're
And I'm
saying
saying-
I got dirty shoes. You're shitting on my girlfriend now.
I'm not shitting on her.
No,
I'm
no.
saying she's really
You're
good at
missing
taking
the-
care of
you're-
you.
No, we
You look like a beautiful
we don't-
show dog.
It wasn't about her, okay? If that's her pronoun. What I was trying to talk about was he thought everyone wants his hair. And then you said, no, Jay said every chick. Now that's where we went wrong here. Somebody,
Wow.
somebody,
It's your fault.
That was quick.
It's your
somebody
Check
projected.
my stopwatch.
Someone projected. What if I could get all the chicks if I had that hair?
No way.
So Jay wants my hair.
I would look
We're
ridiculous
getting all the
with that
chicks.
kind of hair. Oh my god.
But
No
you
way.
said all the chicks flock around him.
Could you grow your
Like
hair out?
seagulls,
What does
they
your
just
hair
try
look
and
like
pick 'em
long?
up.
It would not look good.
Could you though?
It would take way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To do it.
To grow hair
grow.
like that.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
can
why
you
not?
get
Grow
long
it out.
hair?
No.
Donnie
Why?
had long hair
Why
for a
so
little bit.
conservative
I'll have it
with the hair right now?
I don't like
It's
long
conservative.
hair.
Okay, what about just the front? Why not just comb it over the top, over the forehead?
How about
get
this?
a
We all
mullet.
just shave.
Get a
Let it
hardcore
grow.
mullet.
Up to here. We just get that little monk's like.
Oh, yeah.
Just the little.
Yeah, look, see what Donnie's got there. He's got a forehead covering look.
Coif.
The hat looks like the hair. It's so odd.
Okay.
Does. Blends right
You
in.
took off the hat. I didn't know because the hair looks like the hat.
Yeah.
So why wear the hat? What's going on with the hat?
The hat
It
is
stops the
Donnie's
sun.
thing.
So you got a sun issue.
I can't wear sunglasses.
Peaky Blinders
so-
fan.
Oh.
You can't wear. You got a lot of issues. You can't wear sunglasses.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
you got,
fucking blind.
You got
Donnie
sun
Pepper,
problem.
Peaky Blinders.
Sun is going to do what to you?
Blind me.
So that's for the purpose of covering your eyes in some way. Why not
Yes.
a bigger hat then, like a sombrero-ish
Because
type?
that's not Donnie.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on now.
That hat is Donnie.
So you're saying this is what we were talking about when you when someone is exactly what we were talking about, right? This is how we got in this. This is how we got in this.
Okay.
When I said this is how the hair thing came up, if I would cut my hair off, I would still know the real Ryan, is what I said.
Yeah.
And if you started wearing a sombrero, everyone would be
You'd
here
still know
would
the
be
real
like,
Donnie.
we know the real Donnie.
But we wonder what
Do I
what
need
had
to-
happened to him.
Do I
What
need to
happened? Oh,
come in
well,
and
Donnie tried to
disguise?
pull off the sombrero. Say he took on a little Mexican accent,
We
and
got
he
Cinco
started
de Mayo
eating.
coming
He
up.
was eating street corn, and he was all of a sudden bragging about his quinceanera or
Street
some
corn.
shit.
Quattro
My
de Cinco.
quinceanera?
Yeah.
Why not?
15.
Why couldn't you have one?
Because I'm not 16.
Okay, again, rules don't and things don't matter. You could do whatever the fuck you want. You want to have a quinceanera, you're gonna have one,
You're
I'm gonna
throw
give
my
it to you.
quinceanera.
Is quinceanera 16
and we're gonna
or
bring in a
15?
I was
b-boy.
15.
15.
Yeah.
It's the same as a bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah.
Isn't that 13?
You're just getting
You're
yours later in
fact-checking.
life.
I'm not fact checking.
No, you're not.
I'm
It's not
just
fact
pulling
checking.
from my deep
See,
well
this
of
is not
knowledge.
fact checking. And by the way, I'm gonna say from now on, we're not allowed to say anyone's fact checking.
Can
Is
we
that
get
gaslighting?
Can I propose we get at least one fact check per pod?
No.
We can all agree, and we all have to.
No.
come
That
to
means you
a
have to pull
vote.
out a phone.
We all have to come out to a
No,
vote.
the phone's not working here. I've noticed what you've done. I get no service in here. There is no fact checking.
Oh, that's just me.
The second those doors close, this building drops
It's
like 30 feet below sea
Yeah.
level.
Why do you
Like,
think we have to close the curtains?
yeah, yeah.
I love that.
We're traveling
You know,
through space
Ryan's got
right now.
he's got the mind of a
creative, thank
young Frank Herbert, the guy that wrote Dune.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Bad.
I'll take it. We love Dune. Are you saying I'm Lisan Al Gaib?
Oof. I like the Quasas Hirach.
I don't know what that
The
is.
Quizach Harorach.
Is that Dune?
It's Dune.
I didn't get that far yet.
You've read the book, right?
I haven't finished the first one.
When did you start?
Like a year ago.
It's not a year's worth of reading.
No, but I pick up books and put down books and pick up other books. So
Okay.
I'm trying to blow through Stephen King's Dark Tower right now. So and I'm on book 4.
I don't know about Stephen King.
I like Stephen King.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Isn't
I
he
like the
more
horror stuff.
commercial? He wants to make
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Like
Well, he doesn't want to make movies,
Frank,
but
I
Hollywood
guess
wants
it's
to
Frank
make his movies.
Herbert. Herbert.
But they're making Dune.
He never wanted to make it. He died. He wasn't going to make a movie. He just wanted to write a book. See,
There's
I like the
3 of
people, the
them.
pure people. There's pure people, like in Harry Potter 2, when they talk about the pure bloods
Uh-huh.
and the mud bloods,
Yeah.
right? So you got the mud blood, which is a wizard with
Human
human
parents.
parents,
Yeah.
but the pure bloods are the wizards with wizard parents,
Right.
Right.
Harry's a
So you have people who wrote books not thinking movies were going to be made out of their books. Those are pure authors.
Okay.
Right.
But movie
Yeah.
books
like the pure priests we were talking about.
I
You
got
remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, and this is true with artists also. If you're just entertaining the crowd, you're an entertainer. You're not an artist. Okay, pal? So get the fuck
Okay, pal.
off this stage. No, stay on the stage. I'm sorry. Stay on the stage. It's the artist that sometimes doesn't really care if you ever get seen, looked, laughed at, clapped, cried about.
But people writing books in like the 20s and 30s didn't know movies were gonna be
No,
as
they're
big,
pure authors.
so they weren't writing. Now people write books so
Hoping.
they become movies.
Right.
Like they just did a movie with Robert Pattinson, Mickey 17, based on a book that was written in 2022.
Yeah,
Like it was that quick of a
Right.
turnaround. So
right.
all
Yeah,
people-
they wrote a screenplay and posted it as a book.
and it, yeah,
Yeah.
and they double dipped. Now that's the double dip.
We have this now in modern society with people that make videos knowing that those videos really are going to be shorts or clips
Right.
or something. So
That's
they
the only reason we do anything. So like,
So it's happened constantly.
Yeah.
But that's why the pure people, the people before, the people who,
The
in
before
the great before,
those are the ones you have to listen to. Then the great before.
the before four.
in the long ago.
Is that from a movie?
Yeah, Cloud Atlas or something.
South Park?
yes.
South Park did it.
Parroting
The
something.
great before. I love those ideas. I love
Yeah,
those ideas.
There was really good.
So
creatives.
you have that mind. That's
Okay.
where this was starting because you said something, and I told you
about this building being in space.
that I don't
or
want to be the
dropping
one.
30 feet below.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
you're the more prolific
Yeah,
in here.
I like imagination.
Right. If we had a fan that can always blow your hair as you're speaking,
Yeah, in my head there is one.
like a Paul Mitchell commercial.
Can we just run a fan on me for the entire podcast?
Give him that Barbara
get a leaf
Walters
blower.
2020 framing.
Did it not blow your mind when you realized that it was a fan blowing those chicks' hairs on those Paul Mitchell commercials? Did you really think it was the
An
wind?
industrial size fan.
I imagined it was a Tesla coil.
Can you do?
Continue.
Tesla
can you do
coil
what?
stumped him.
There's a Tesla coil. It's not a fan.
No,
No, but it creates static.
Does it create
electricity.
something? Oh,
it just would
makes
make
your
it
so this is not Elon's Tesla. This is the real Tesla,
No, like
Yeah.
a Tesla coil.
like Nikolai.
Nikolai Tesla.
Nikolai Tesla.
Right,
David
the guy that
Bowie.
got
Come on,
fucked.
guys.
That one.
This guy gets fucked.
Yeah.
Why didn't he take a stance, man? Why didn't he beat
Because
the
he's a time
shit?
traveler, it doesn't matter to him.
Why didn't he take on Edison? Why didn't he just like pound his ass?
Because he actually made it. So like, there's not much you can.
He
can't-
stole it, man.
Yeah,
He stole the copyright.
he did. He did it real good.
These are
It
like
did him dirty because he figured out how to do things without oil back then, just like now. It's the same.
But Nikolai was the one
Tesla,
that he was
saying,
the
yeah.
dude.
He was the guy.
dude,
He was
man.
Also,
He was doing things way ahead of everybody
Right,
else.
but
so
he
they
just
had to-
wasn't. He was a pure blood. He was a guy that
cloning
just
Christian
wanted to
Bale's hat.
invent. Then you got people who want to make money off the invention,
And that's what
he
happened.
was a pure blood who
like
grew
patent
up.
trolls. Son
Yeah.
of a
Edison was a patent troll.
Nikolai
He
was.
was.
A pure blood who grew up during the Salem witch trials. He stood no chance against the Muggles, against the common man, because they were just out to get him.
We frame everything from now
He
on
had
in Harry
a
Potter.
Around Harry Potter terms.
Yeah, why not?
Well, it makes sense. I mean, Potter is an amazing series. We'll just abbreviate it so we don't have to say Harry every time.
Are you books or movies?
That's my problem. I am a book guy,
Yeah.
but I'm now in the movies
Right,
right
Lord
now,
of the
so
Rings.
it's gonna be tough for me. I read all that, The Hobbit, and all
really?
that. Yeah,
Wow.
I read all
I-
the books
I
and
couldn't do
Dune,
that.
all that stuff before that. That was a time
But
again.
you didn't watch the extended editions.
No. And I'll tell you why I read the books is because again it was in the before,
Right.
the great
Before
before.
they were moved.
And the great before, we didn't have phones on airplanes. Even iPods
So you
were
read
not
a
there.
book.
So you read books.
Or a magazine or a newspaper. Yeah.
Right.
Or you got
Right.
drunk and passed out.
Oh yeah.
I never drank on a plane. I don't drink on planes.
Yeah. Why would you?
A lot of people do.
People do, man.
It's horrifying. It's a nightmare up there.
What? I don't know why you want to drink.
Why would you want to drink?
You could throw up, first of all.
I guess because if you
Oh
go
yeah,
down,
that
you're
sounds
drunk,
even
you
worse.
know?
$12 or $15 a
Yeah,
drink.
but I couldn't imagine being like miserable, drunk, and then you don't feel good. Now you're stuck in a tube where you can't go anywhere after puking.
And
Oh,
you're
then,
also falling out of
like,
the sky.
oh fuck.
I get very, fun when I'm drunk too. Like I start thinking of, hey man, let's do some stuff.
Are you gonna get wasted for your upcoming?
Let's
show?
get everyone to sing a song. Let's talk to the pilot.
Sir, we're gonna need you to sit back down.
Carmen's trying to get sweet Caroline.
Let's all make
to start off
we should make a video. And
He's
then
the
there's
only
one
one
guy
singing.
that fucking cannot deal with it no more. He's been flying for 30 years, and some asshole who gets drunk stands up
Tries to make
and
a
guess what?
TikTok.
Yeah, tries to make a TikTok or something, and this is it. That's the last straw, and this motherfucker
It's me.
loses it. And then you're like, I was just trying to have fun, and then you're in zip ties, and it's no good.
Yeah.
It's no good. I almost did that Saturday night.
Were you on a plane?
No,
by
I was with
somebody
I was
else?
with my
Okay.
mother. I was with my wife. I was with my daughter, and I hadn't drank for a while. I thought I'll have a couple of drinks before we go out. And they drove, and then we went to Connors for steak, and I just started talking. And my talk sometimes bothers people.
Sometimes.
I'm just trying to get the best situation for
Just
everyone.
feeling it out, yeah.
I just want the best booth.
Were you the only one drinking?
No,
Okay.
no. In
That's
fact,
important.
my daughter doesn't drink, so
Sure.
HR is there, and she's watching the whole thing. She's like telling us, Dad, you don't want to have too many, or, maybe you should make phone calls right now because they start, drunk dialing everybody from the, including my own other daughter. Right, I'm calling her. Why'd you call me? We just talked. I go, honey, I just want to talk to you on my own.
Love you.
I just want to talk to you from the parking lot till I get it. Like, I don't want to be bored.
Caroline.
Right. Then I talked to her current boyfriend. I told him I need him to move down here so we can make money because he's smart. So I had this whole thing, and then
He's like next morning, like delete.
Yeah.
Delete.
so I'm really, and that was only like I'm gonna say 3 drinks for a long period
What
of time.
drinks?
It's just pure whiskey.
Okay, well then that matters.
It's just pure whiskey.
You're not drinking 3 Coronas,
No, it's pure, like
100 proof whiskey.
90 proof. It's got to be at least 90, right? Because you don't want to drink anything below that. It's just not worth it. Don't do it.
It's not worth it.
Something
I
with
don't
a
think
little
it's worth
heat.
it to drink above that.
Are you drinking?
I have drinks.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I go out and stuff.
Like at the beach.
Yeah. I went bowling this weekend.
You went bowling and you
Yeah.
drank?
Yeah. Had a couple brews. Bowled a turkey. It's
How did you bowl?
pretty good. I bowled pretty good.
What was the number?
I think 185 was
What?
my highest.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Maybe. It might not have been that high.
He sent me a picture with the
I got a
opening turkey.
Yeah.
What's the
opening
weight of the
game.
ball?
First 12. I
So
do
you
12.
can throw a 12-pound ball
I do
pretty
12.
good.
Yeah, my wrist really hurts, but I need big holes in a 12. and I'm good.
Your fingers are thick.
I need big holes.
Is
Yeah.
it? You just like the feel of the big hole, or are your fingers actually
I need the
big?
room. I need the room.
Because I like a big hole too,
I like big holes.
even though my fingers are not that thick or long.
Right, right.
But I like the bigger hole.
I switched. I did 11. I had an 11 and a 12.
Do you put powder on your hands?
No.
Isn't that a light ball?
It's light. I didn't want to
12?
say
Yeah.
that
12's
it
pretty
was
light.
light, but
12's
it's,
like medium.
it's light. I'm saying he can whip it though.
14 is
14 was like the highest they
Yeah.
had, but I didn't want to do 14 because my wrist is like fucked up. So
It'd be cool to
'Cause the
switch
mouse
out
at the
those
place we work,
balls,
you gotta
like
do
put
like
in
this.
like some 30-pound balls in there, and don't
30?
just mark them
watch
15.
somebody
Right.
rip their shoulder out.
Oh, you're right. So another lawsuit.
after bowling with a 12, I picked up a 6, and I'm like, I could fucking overhand this.
Do you get nuts at the bowling alley?
Did I get nuts?
Yeah,
Meaning,
were you
did I
throwing it overhand?
No, no, I bowl like you're
Is
supposed
there
to
someone
bowl.
there telling you to tone it down a little bit?
No.
Is there an HR person? Does
I think he's saying you weren't doing it right.
you just are a
I
tone?
bowled pretty good.
I know. I'm just saying you didn't get crazy.
No,
You were drinking.
yeah,
You had a lightweight ball with big holes.
I had a
And
12-pound
you
ball. That's
scored-
a medium
you-
weight ball.
You scored well.
I did pretty good.
Yeah, 185, so that's pretty solid.
Pretty good.
Did you take a picture of the score?
No, and I might be totally lying, but that sounds right.
I don't need to see it. I'm just wondering if that's the kind of person you are. If you take pictures of the high score that you've posted
I do take pictures of high scores.
and then
as
you
we
post
know.
it.
No, I don't post it. It's just for me.
No, he doesn't post. Like, we were at Best Buy the other day, and they have a arcade machine. It's like Mortal Kombat, but it has other games at it, and he goes right to Tapper, and he's like, I have to set the high score. And we couldn't leave until he finished his Tapper
Best
game.
Buy.
At Best Buy.
Yeah, at the demo machine on Best Buy.
Just so he can put his initials in.
Just so I could put my initials. I do bad for Superbad.
I mean, you got to leave your mark.
Yeah.
Right.
I was way past the second place. I got like high score and then some.
Yeah,
Like I went for the killing
Because
blow.
not a lot of people have time to waste at Best Buy playing fucking demo games.
No.
That's why you got the high score.
Right.
I mean, why don't you go around? Why don't you go around and
took
do
like
it?
15
If you got so
minutes.
much time to kill,
Maybe
you
it was
should go to
30.
all these other
I don't
places
know.
and set high scores. Just put your name all over town.
Good
That's
idea.
what I do.
You know, go sit in a couch at Rooms to Go and set that record too. You might as well go, hey, you know, I sat here and
I got 10 minutes on that couch.
talked to Jay for that time.
Let's go. I carved my initials into the cushion with a knife.
I'm not saying that's wrong.
To do that?
Absolutely
go
not.
vandalize
Because
rooms
I
and
know all the places to go. Like you can go to Toyota and they make popcorn in the showroom. And you could sit there and eat the popcorn.
You
and
talking
no
about
one,
we're in the kitchen.
no
He's like,
one-
you could have your entire lunch at Detweiler's. You hit up Detweiler's, Toyota, and Sprouts.
Detweiler's is a whole new game. That's a farm to market store. If you don't know what that is, everyone, that they have those circular sample trays with the little opening where you stick your hand in with a tong, and no one stops you from going in there with the tong multiple times. And I had Mexican corn pretzels to start off with,
which are great.
and now we have them. They sucked me in. I did buy them, so they got me. They got me.
Yeah.
But they have every type of fruit, and you can try all the fruit. You can try the cheeses. They have some dessert products.
That's where he took his family for Easter.
We went there to get one thing.
Yeah.
The snacks.
Samples.
No, my wife went there to get some type of vegetable.
Yeah.
And my mother, who has a hard time walking, when I told her there were samples, she got out of the car.
She ran.
We got her in the store, and I was pretty full.
Okay.
I was pretty full.
Could you have a meal afterward?
I still can eat.
Yeah.
No matter how much I eat, I still can eat
still
more.
could eat,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not great. It's not a skill.
No.
It's just it's
More
trauma.
of a detriment than
It's some type of sadness
Than a benefit.
from when I was young and I didn't have food.
you have food trauma.
I was in a food desert.
Okay.
It was called my house.
A food drought.
There was food around the home,
But you couldn't
that
eat
you
it.
could. I couldn't afford it. Couldn't buy it. So, I watched other people eat mostly
Okay.
when I was younger,
Just lived through that.
and said one day that'll be me.
Eating.
I made it. I made it.
And then he walks into Detweiler's and he's like in heaven.
I don't know how they do it.
It's great.
I don't know. Is Jay getting bored or is he?
He's
No, I'm just
fact-checking.
dealing.
He's
I am
fact-checking.
dealing
The
with.
man's on a pod.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like
Yeah,
M.
but
Carolla
I'm
talking.
not being. I didn't have nothing went off. I was
Fucking
You're,
quietly
believe me,
over
the
there.
camera will cut to you. I
He
have
gave
a
you pretzels from Detweiler's and are not even
I have an
part of the
AI
goddamn
system that cuts
conversation.
to you while you're looking at your phone. And if people are watching this, even the guy on the pod's board,
Tell Aura to
maybe
not.
the weeds should stop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the weed
not
should stop
on.
before the show. I had to do this with Mike. No more weed before the show. You think I don't know?
Smoke on camera.
I chugged an energy drink before, so I wasn't down for this episode.
But what's going on with Jay?
No, Jay has another business and things were melting down. I
You got him talking in
apologize.
the third
You're
person.
look. You
I
have a
tried
family.
to very
Is this-
quietly over here.
Is this a
fix some-
look? I can only look at you. Like this.
that-
This is tough, and this is tougher.
The contortion in your neck.
Hey,
It hurts now.
Yeah, I bet.
apologize.
So
I have the
Jay,
best view.
any mentally
look at
handicapped
Jay.
stories this week?
I don't have any. I will probably never have any of those stories again.
Oh.
You shouldn't really be afraid to talk about it.
No,
Why wouldn't you ever have a story like that again? Do you have
because
some?
I don't think I'll ever be blessed with that kind of event again in my life.
Oh, we will.
You think so?
We got plenty of shows coming up. We will. We'll have stories to tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't have any now.
Do you
Until
have
tomorrow's rehearsal.
you have any stories about a guy with a club foot?
A what foot?
A club foot?
A club foot?
Do you have a club foot?
Not a club foot. I have a drop foot.
A club foot is Dudley Moore. Used to have a club foot.
From
Okay.
Harry Potter?
One leg, I think it's one leg is shorter
Dudley?
than another. Is that what it is?
I don't know if that's club foot.
Do you have a story about anyone with a weird scar?
I don't think so. Is someone following me that I should know about, or he's looking at me like I should know?
I'm
these
trying to
things?
jog your brain. This is not really my job. I
Some
bring
dude
in
with a club
people.
foot and a scar. is
Donnie,
up.
there was a
Hired
discussion.
PI.
There was a discussion, Donnie, at the beginning of this pod about
Oh.
maybe getting rid of some of the cast members from another pod because they weren't pulling
Oh,
their
wow.
weight. So on air, we might have to let someone go.
Oh, that's okay.
This might happen.
I mean,
We're gonna have
if he's not prepared.
Carmen, it's been fun.
How long has this been?
We've been
You-
going 50 minutes.
50. Usually
it.
you're on fire. On fire. And now today,
Jay's going through it right now.
don't let it happen because there's people listening
He
and
thinks he's
want this to
breaking up
happen.
with
Don't you understand? Don't you understand?
Yeah, I hear that. I'm breaking up with THC.
He thinks
You think
he's-
it's
Oh,
a
you are?
weed? You think it's a weed problem? It's
He
the
thinks
opposite
it's not
of that.
affecting him anymore.
No, I think it makes me nauseous.
Yeah,
It
welcome
started,
to the club. It's
it
a
started
drug.
to affect. Well, from the motorcycle stuff, I
You
had
gotta
to
switch it up because I was having bad panic attacks. Like
it's
a
not
couple
even an
years ago.
anxiety thing. It's a just my
my
stomach
God.
feels like crap.
Why are you guys continuing to do this to yourselves?
Oh, I'm fine.
I have
You
a
said you had a panic attack.
Well, I had panic attacks because I was doing the sativa.
Are you done?
Which is the one that makes because I don't do that strain, that type.
You think it
anymore.
was the strain?
Oh, it was 100%. I can't do sativas because I will have giant panic attacks and like heart palpitations.
I use it mainly for pain management because of a motorcycle accident. My spine's fucked.
Have you tried Dr. Pepper?
It works.
Donny Pepper?
Just try one of those.
Just one Dr.
Convince
Pepper?
yourself, like a placebo effect, that this works. I watched this with Anthony, what's his name, the motivational speaker. Anyway, Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain. No, that's a chef. But he's
got
very
him.
motivational.
How quick were you to co-sign on that?
Because
though?
I was thinking Bourdain.
Yeah.
Because I love Bourdain. And he's very inspirational. But his pain ultimately ended up not
See,
great.
this is what we need to
But
fact check the names.
who's the guy?
Hopkins is an actor.
Not Hopkins.
Yeah.
Tom
Are you
Hopkins.
talking the big tall guy with the
Yeah.
big mouth? Oh, that's,
He was in Jack Black's movie.
Yeah,
Jack Black's movie.
I know exactly. I can't think of his name. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Jack Black's got a lot of movies.
Jack
Shallow
Black's
Hal is
Shallow
the name
Hal.
of the movie, but I can't think.
Tony
of,
Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
Tony
Yes,
Robbins.
that's the
I
name.
watch your TikTok, and he tells people close your eyes, point your finger straight, turn 180 degrees, open your eyes, do it again, and then see you went farther. I don't know what it means, but it's visualization somehow. So
Manifesting.
you could do the same thing with Dr. Pepper. You don't need weed. You could say, Dr. Pepper, heal me. Heal the pain inside me. And then drink the pepper and let it wash over you.
And let the doctor
Feel
do
the
its
bubbles.
Yeah.
And then convince yourself that it worked. And that's it. That's what life is.
work. Pretty much.
There's nothing else in life that matters.
You're just in your own head about it.
No, that's it, Donnie.
That smash spine is just imaginary.
That's all in your
Convincing
head.
yourself that things work.
Oh,
It's even simpler, right? Than Dr. Pepper. All it is you are saying to yourself every day,
You couldn't even lie to your mom. You think you can lie to a soda?
oh, you have to lie to yourself.
Oh, whoa.
We just said that we can't do that.
No. It's not lying. It's acting as if. Just here it is.
it's improv.
Here's what you say to yourself.
Yes, and.
Here's what you say to yourself.
Say yes and to life.
Things are going my way. Say it.
You don't realize that 90% of my
Well,
life
there was
is
the
that.
thing that was going my way at one point, and it didn't stop going my way.
Oh, Jesus. I swear to God, do we have to bring this whole
You
thing to
try
a
to get
halt?
real. You try to get real. You try
Who's
to
getting
make it
real? I don't
Jay
believe in
got
any
on
of
his
it.
phone. You got mad. You can just let it happen.
And then he called me out. And he's like, "What's going on?"
Now we're airing our
Well, what's
beef.
going on is I am balls deep in trying to craft the set that I've written for 37 times because Donny motivated me to the point where I'm like, if I don't get this done, then
Don't put this voodoo on me.
I don't want to. No, I'm
the
giving him
smoke. Get the
credit.
smoke.
He was like speaking. You were speaking through him to me on Saturday night. So
Is
I'm
this like when Harry Potter talks to the snake?
Yeah.
I'm the
Parcel tongue.
is that what this is?
Okay, so I wasn't mad.
I'm not mad.
Hold on, wait.
I'm
let-
just
you turn. You
disappointed.
turn.
Okay, but that's stuck in my brain now because
Harry Potter?
no.
Parcel
The-
tongue?
My thing is I don't want to disappoint Jay. And it looked like he was being disappointed.
No, I told Donny, you're like my comedy therapist. I look forward to this. Like when I'm here, I'm comfortable. So
Being
that's
said,
all.
we're not going to make it next week.
What?
That being said,
Yeah, why don't we
They're putting on
pencil
a
that
comedy show next week. They're not going to be able to make it. Weirdly enough.
You are? Okay.
no, I told him we booked the gig for your name. You're just not going to make it.
in? You're going to cancel like you like to do all the
At the
time.
last
I love it.
second,
Did
and
you see how
then-
that? And that was, look, and all this, right? I don't believe in any of this
We're
Tony
gonna cut
Robbins
parts
stuff.
of you
I don't believe
speaking
in
during the
any of the
podcast.
weed stuff. I don't believe in any of the uterus talk. It is comedy. It is comedy. Please understand it's comedy.
Yeah.
Okay? This is comedy, everyone.
Yes.
Okay? There's a lot of hurt feelings in here today.
I don't have her.
I don't think he understands.
And when someone says, I don't have hurt feelings immediately, after you say there's a lot of hurt feelings,
Fucking mad.
That's the one. Shut the fuck up. I'm not mad.
I don't have a fucking
Oh, my God.
problem.
Yeah, so I used to get panic attacks.
Yeah.
When you said
it's
that.
not good.
And we didn't have any strains. We just had one guy.
Well, I was
named,
doing it to myself, so I could easily have corrected it by not doing that thing anymore.
That's what they did.
And once
What
I
do you
found
mean?
that out,
You're just smoking weed.
yeah, but there's different types. There's one that makes you tired. And
Are you
there's
sure?
One, yes.
That's what they tell you. It's
No,
marketing. They
that's what
convinced
it
you like
is.
Tony Robbins
No.
convinced everyone to look at fat girls and think they were
Science.
skinny.
Science
It's
is
not.
facts.
It's not. It's not science.
Yes.
You guys
You gotta
believe
remember,
it. You're
people
buying
Carmen's
into it.
age don't believe in science.
I'm gonna give you a sativa joint, and you are going to.
You think there's a difference between different strains of weed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what other plant does that?
Most of them.
It's not even. Yeah, it's true. It's,
What other plant?
In fact, all of
it's
them.
not even really a
I want you to
sativa.
look at just blueberries and blackberries.
Okay.
Are they different?
But
Yes.
they're two different things.
Right.
Yes.
So is weed.
But weed is
Weed
all
is
the
not
same.
all one thing. No.
It's different plants.
That's what they
is it
taught
different?
you
No, is it
in
one plant or
the
different
30s
plants?
or whatever, but
Just like berries
The
and blueberries.
30s.
Well, each indica and sativa are more size-based things. It's like the profile. They have like different terps in them, different structures. Everything's cannabinoids are different.
This is far
there's
far
indica
beyond
and sativa.
this.
Indica
no.
makes you tired.
What I want to know is there
sativa makes
and
you party.
downies, and
Yeah.
you can.
is there
take it down
two
and go
kinds
back.
of panic attacks or just one panic attack?
There's probably a bunch of kinds of panic attacks.
So what kind do you have?
I
Sativa attack?
I got my heart started racing.
Uh-huh.
And I like had trouble breathing.
Okay.
And I like at one point I was like I could be laying down and I would just be shaking.
Now a real panic attack builds upon the panic itself. So there is nothing
Do we wanna
causing
tell
the
them about
panic.
our Comic-Con
Yeah.
experience.
That's a different kind of thing.
Yeah, that wasn't THC.
That was mushrooms. That was a little
It
different.
doesn't have to be drug induced. It's real. A real panic,
Oh, no,
a pure,
I,
Every
I
panic
have
attack I've
anxiety
had-
disorder.
pure panic.
I have rapid fire
Not
panic
this,
attacks.
not
that-
this
that
false
stack-
panic attack.
No.
I'm talking
It's
about
not a
pure
false panic
panic.
attack.
It's false. It's
not.
just it's
It
like
was very
authors
real.
that write just for writing books. They
Very
don't ever plan on making movies. It feels real, but it was fake.
No, but I was doing it to myself though. So it was easy to correct. And once
What
I stopped
happens
doing
is-
that thing, now I don't get panic
Okay,
attacks.
then you never had them.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
if
I
you
did.
don't have a panic attack without any trigger,
There was a trigger, but the trigger was something that
No,
I
no,
was
I just- I'm
No,
trying
he's
to
saying
say-
the other way around.
I'm trying to say, if you have a panic
You're-
attack,
he doesn't have an anxiety disorder. That's the difference. I think he's had panic attacks, but I know what you're saying. And
Pure
I'll have a panic attack just sitting watching
Right.
television.
right.
Okay, see, I don't have that.
Right.
That's a yeah. You don't have an
Imagine that
anxiety
because you could
disorder.
control your panic attack.
Right. Well, I'm not complaining either.
You
I'm
got
saying
to.
I
He's got
knew
a
what the
superpower.
I knew what the problem was, and I fixed it, and now I don't have that.
It's like a baby.
Now I don't get panic attack.
It's
If I
like-
smoke too much, I'll get a little, but I'll get a little.
It's like you saying, "My armpits smell,"
What are you trying to say?
and then you just wash them and put deodorant on.
Right.
It solves it. But
Right.
his armpits stink all the time.
Yeah, and he can't do a thing about it. Yeah.
Wow.
Sucks. I mean, he's right. That's what it is.
It's
And you can't mask it.
Like my shoes are dirty, but I could just buy new shoes. His shoes are always dirty.
Oh. Well, here's the thing with the panic attack. Weed does initially contribute to further later on panic when you're not smoking, is what I was going to say.
Right.
Is that if you continue to smoke the weed, and people who have that, like
it's
me,
like if you're
I
always
smoked
drunk,
it for a
you can
long
never be
time, and
hungover.
I was starting to get that. And I didn't know. And by the way, we weren't talking about panic attacks when I was getting panic attacks.
Oh.
You were just a baby or a pussy.
You're
Yep.
just freaking
If you
out.
couldn't tell friends either. There was no friend that would go, "Oh wow, it's okay, dude. We'll just relax, breathe." They were like, "The fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah,
You
grow
know
up.
what? Guess what? You ain't coming next time, you asshole.
Yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
got treated.
Bringing the party down.
I got talked down. I remember the first panic attack. I got talked down by a woman, a lady, well, a girl.
Was it a child who was just like, you're
I'm trying to
yelling?
buffer those words
party.
now because when you're married and stuff, it's like you almost have to. Now I got to tell her I talked about a girl on the podcast, and now I got to go tell her that I was talking about another woman, even though I didn't even know my wife yet at that time. But that woman, that girl, that lady, she calmed me down, and I was on a set of steps. And I remember sitting there and going, "I don't know what's happening." She's like, "Just relax, just breathe." And I go, "Okay." It was the weed. It was weed. But then I smoked it for another 2 years. I just could not stop smoking this shit. Right? I started throwing it out the window. I started flushing it down the toilet, and I would still go find it. Then I knew I had a problem. I was like,
Jesus.
I can't stop doing this shit. Right? That was 87.
God, that wasn't even.
That was the last time I did it.
It was like 2%.
I just cut 90% back, and it's helped dramatically on the nausea and stuff. But the pain, my back is. I look like that because I'm just like. I do the fake convince yourself stuff. That's how I hold my life together. It's all duct tape
it's all
and
fake
beliefs that I'm not
fake.
Yeah.
We're all doing it.
Yeah,
We're putting on clothes that are.
but
not
I'm already maxed out
Watches.
on the fakeness.
watches and
Glasses.
shit. Glasses.
Horns.
None of this
A
is
horn.
real. This fake podcast
Maybe
we're
some
on.
Lululemons. You know, I don't know.
We're losing Donnie now.
Are they even
Now we're
on
losing
Lululemon?
Donnie. First we lost you. Now Donnie's been checking out.
Donnie cracked open his DP,
Yeah.
so
I'm coming back.
he's got to
The
get the
DP's
energy.
revitalizing me.
He's bringing
What is that?
The DP's revitalized.
What's a DP?
Donny Pepper.
We'll tell you.
Oh, Dr. Pepper. You took a sip.
Yes. I was just like, what are you talking
Which
about? You
DP
gave it
you,
to me. What's in this drink if it's not Dr. Pepper?
Well, first of all, I didn't know what DP meant. I thought this was some term for producers.
No.
You're directing. I thought it was like gaffer. I thought DP was in line of a gaffer or a best boy. I didn't know what DP. I'm
Hey,
sure there's a DP.
I'm not a best boy anymore. I left that life behind
Isn't there a
me.
DP?
Best boy.
Isn't a DP one of the terms for someone in production?
Director of production, I think. or,
AP,
Yeah.
a P.
Assistant producer.
I thought you were talking about a role, that you were cracking out your serious DP role.
No. I'm going to be honest.
Didn't you?
No.
no.
That's
Didn't
a-
everyone in this room?
no.
That kind of role, I don't think Donnie would be.
Yes, he does it.
You can't.
He told you guys to shut the fuck up one day. I couldn't believe it. Remember? It's on camera. He pointed at you.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, it was
Way to go.
aggressive. I thought that's a DP. If I've ever seen one.
I try so hard to be relaxed because it gives me so much anxiety to be that person.
Carmen, what do you think DP stands for?
Did you call me Connor?
I said Carmen. What
Oh,
do you
okay.
think?
I don't know.
Connor.
I don't know what DP is. Directing and producing.
And double.
It could
Tell him. Should we tell him?
a dipshit.
Donnie, tell him.
Dip.
Good.
Digital playground.
No. No.
You are the DP boy. You have to tell him.
Dance.
Dance monkey.
Oh, he's gonna
No
play.
P.
He's gonna play dumb.
I don't
Play
know.
dumb. I'll have you know.
So there is a
I'm
DP.
very
There's
dumb.
a DP. Yeah. It's not great.
Let me see it. If I visualize it.
We'll let you look that up and get back to us next
That's
week.
the one. I vote fact check.
Here's the thing.
Fact check. Fact
He
check.
said it though.
Just type in, like, go to your Safari and just type in DP.
Oh, this is one of those things.
Just type it in. Just D. and
Dobby's
P.
pants.
Oh,
Dobby's pants.
Is this like no cap?
No.
What?
You can have no cap in a DP.
Okay.
Oh, I'm losing it.
Well, see, it doesn't matter to me.
get 20
What matters is
My DP has no cap.
that I navigate these waters.
You got. I'm telling you, just search the letters D and P.
No, it doesn't matter.
Just look it up.
It matters if I survive it.
You'll survive it.
I'm surviving it now without knowing it.
I think you might want to know it though.
No.
But I want you to.
Don't
be
you
a
ever have that
surprise.
situation where
Just look it
you're
up with your
you're
mom.
within something and you're just trying to get through it
Yes.
and you don't want to
every-
know about it?
every
It's
day.
every day of my life.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm doing with the DP thing. I'm just getting. I'm navigating it.
Yeah, but this one you might want. It's like it could be a fun
Dumb
surprise.
Polak.
No.
No. Hey.
Are you Polish?
Look at him.
Swedish, not quite. But in the
Look
neighborhood.
at him. Wow. How many Donnies does it take to change a light bulb?
Oh my god.
Fun fact, it would take about 4 to change a light bulb in my house right now. They're real tall.
Oh.
Those lights are up there, and I don't have a ladder.
Carmen, thoughts?
I'm just let it hang there. I'm just gonna let that hang because I'm glad he's speaking now. He's back.
He's back. It just took more DP.
Yeah.
You know, we were on fire for a little bit, and
Just a
then
sip of DP.
the phone came out, and it really shut everything down.
You made it shut everything down though.
And then they defend each other.
Dual
why,
phones.
Why can't we do that? Why can't me and you defend each other?
We don't have to. We just attack.
They do it to each other, but he didn't do that.
Yeah, but we're invincible. They're not. They
So
have
you
egos.
think it's just one person instead of two right
They're
there?
invincible.
I think it's 2 Muppets.
You guys do this in public? Like, do you protect each other in the real world?
I don't.
What?
I
Like
don't-
like at a
I
Best
don't-
Buy?
I don't know if I understand the question.
Like if somebody's trying to throw me off the tapper machine.
Yeah, does Jay step in and go, hey
Yeah.
man, he's trying to set a
Jail
fucking
fighter.
record,
It's fucking score he's trying to. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would.
Or if
He would.
Yeah, but we also fight each other. It's like a brotherly.
I've
thing.
never seen it.
Yeah.
Never seen
Because
it.
there's no reason to.
You got to do our show.
If it's
I've never seen
Goku
the fighting.
Vegeta.
I was never asked to do your show. I love when people do that to me. Oh, you got to come. That just happened with another contractor that I did my men in labor. He's telling me this elaborate room he has in his house with pool tables, and they play poker, and a bunch of guys get together. Then he looks at me like an afterthought and goes, "You should come."
You didn't ask.
He talks about all the fun he's having, and then he's like, "I guess you should."
Well, how does that work? How do I come?
You just show up.
Yeah.
I don't even know where he lives.
Okay.
Oh, he
Where
did
is-
the fake invitation. You should swing by.
So how do I do that,
You have
Donny?
to text him as a follow-up then.
He didn't mean you should come.
No, Carmen. Yes, he did. What he wants is you to have to reach out to him so that he can be like, oh, now he's begging
Carmen
to
wants
be
to
on.
come,
Yeah,
guys.
that's what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I guess that's how I got him on the
Cool guy wants
podcast.
to come,
I did that to him to get him on the podcast.
See?
I did the same thing. I go, I have this podcast, and I have these other
think you should
contractors
do
on it. I go, I think you should do
But
it.
you didn't ask him to do it. You said, and then he
Be
reached
great
out
if
to you.
Be great if you did it.
And
Then
then
he's
he
calling me,
reached out to
begging me to
you.
get on the pod. Right?
See?
See, now you're going to call him, begging him.
Oh,
to
we
get in the
lost. We
poker
lost
room.
one of our guys. That's not gonna be doing the men in labor one, by the way.
Oh, no.
The one that is the religious one.
Oh, really?
damn it.
Really? Did he pull out?
And somehow it was
No
caused
way, he's
by
religious.
Ryan. Ryan caused it.
How?
He filmed our
How on
conversation.
earth?
Okay.
'cause I was
Let me
questioning
try to
it.
remember this. Okay? Because Ryan caused the blackout
25, what do
on
I
the
know?
video.
Last
What?
week's episode?
Last week's episode, Ryan caused. I had to take out. I put the video up. Took me 4 fucking hours, right? Because of how you got to process it, bring it down.
I
bring it
believe
back
that.
up, right?
That pain was real.
No, I'm serious.
Fucking, his eyes went
And
crossed.
I put it up, and my daughter calls me within seconds. Take it down. It's turning black every 30 seconds.
I'll
And
disown
that's
you.
my fault?
Yeah, because watch the clip that you say we're going black
We're going dark.
or going dark.
You said that in this episode.
But he said it,
You said it, and then it happened.
and then it happened. And I said he's got some magical.
Also, the religious guy thinks
power.
you're like Satan.
No. He
Nice.
said the other
I mean, look at the
day.
hair.
The other day about the religious guy. I don't think he should be on. Like he was.
didn't-
You said that just like fucking Star
Foreshadow.
Wars. How would he say it in Star Wars talk? The man with the Bible. No think on. I don't know how to speak Star Wars.
Wow.
Just
He
think
said
of a
it though.
sentence- Think of a sentence and say it backwards.
He basically said it wouldn't be a great idea for the guy with the Bible to be on. Remember
Don't
you said
listen
that?
to me, though.
But you keep saying things
But
that
you
and
put it in
happen.
the
And they're
universe.
happening.
Yeah.
They're happening.
Hey,
That guy
do you
was
know a dude
unstable.
named Lazarus? Just quick question. Unrelated.
I didn't know I had so much control over your
I didn't either
constructive
until I
podcast.
just realized. Okay, he made the video turn
So
black.
I want an EP
He's-
credit on the
he's
videos
can't-
now. I want
DP.
EP.
He wants
Oh,
a DP
EP.
credit.
Yeah.
I
I'm an
thought you wanted
executive
DP
producer.
credit,
He gets
which is
DP
I
credit.
don't even know what it is, but
You
I
get
know it's
one
not.
I don't
DP
want
credit.
it. I don't want it.
But you said you kind of
Donny
wanted
just
it.
gave
no,
you
I
one.
said EP.
No.
EP. Check the tape.
Donnie said he get one DP.
Executive producer.
You get one DP credit.
I want EP.
I
credit.
don't know what's
want an
going
EP
on, but whatever
credit.
he says,
I want EP credit.
he should get
EP's one better than DP,
gonna give it to
by
me.
the way.
because it's working for him.
That's all it takes.
He's doing exactly what Tony Robbins said. He's visualizing things,
I'm manifesting.
and it's happening.
Yeah.
It's
Like I
happening.
manifested that dude not doing your show and it happened.
And for the video to turn black.
All right. That's not my fault.
You said we go dark now.
Donnie
and then
said it
boom.
this episode, so if it doesn't
Watch it!
happen, then
And it went dark.
Watch
It
it.
went dark immediately.
That was so weird. So it's. I mean, I'm watching too much Harry Potter then because I'm seeing a lot of
Yeah.
spells
Lumos.
and incantations, and I mean, you don't have a wand,
Expendiarmus. You don't know. They can do that.
but they do have that hair. Malfoy has. He's got the hair of not Malfoy, but the father, Lucius.
I don't have Lucius.
Yeah,
Lucius
it's
has
almost.
longer hair.
It's a little longer, but you're
it's
close.
straight. They have
You're
straight
close.
hair. I
You have
don't have
Hermione's
straight-
hair.
I don't have straight
but you
hair.
do
You
have
have
someone's
Hermione.
hair.
Hermione's hair.
I'll take it.
You do have Hermione.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's great hair.
Does that mean you're gonna get together with Ron? Are you Ron?
Don't tell me how it ends.
Do you still? It's 4. You're on book 4, my guy. You
2.
know. 2? Oh, so you don't know.
Wow, Donnie.
You don't know a lot.
Fucking
That's
spoilers. That series only came out in like
What
95.
The hell? Yeah, but I don't. Do you remember all of it,
Have you
though?
watched
No,
all
I
the
don't.
movies?
I do
There's
not
some
remember
stuff on
most
there
of
that
it.
you...
Oh God, I.
Believe me, I have no idea. The Chamber of Secrets, I really did not know that
That's
it was
where you find out what DP is. Continue.
but I didn't know what it was. And this moaning Myrtle, I had no clue about
knows.
her.
She knows about DP.
You know, there's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. The inside joke doesn't hurt me.
It's not supposed to.
Not an inside
It's not
joke.
for you.
I just want you to Google DP
It doesn't
as
hurt
the
me.
letters because it's.
Okay.
It's supposed to.
Yes.
See, like this is how you get him.
Well, when
Hey,
people
man,
are
that's how you
smiling,
know it
when
does
they-
hurt 'em.
When people are smiling at you and high-fiving each other, looking right at you,
Hey, it's just jokes, like you said. In this room, it's
jokes
all
hurt.
No, not in this
Okay,
room.
some of
You
the
said
jokes.
you weren't hurt, and it doesn't hurt you.
Not in this room.
I said it.
I
just
didn't
comedies.
say that this is hurting me. But jokes can
But he
hurt.
is going to put on another watch. He's going to wear 2 more necklaces.
I will be listening to this very closely
Yeah.
But
to see where I went wrong on this pod.
You should have
Where-
watched all the Harry Potter
what-
movies. That's where you went wrong.
How did this turn again against me? Every one of these pods turns against me. Oh, no, it didn't. When JJ was here, it was not happening.
No.
We were doing it to him.
We need JJ.
We had a scapegoat.
We were doing it to him.
We were doing it to him. I wish he was here.
Yeah, you do.
We need another punching bag.
I mean, he
JJ!
does eat a lot of food, but it's worth
There was
it.
no spread today. You had to put pretzels on a paper plate.
My wife
For
isn't
Jay.
here.
Rumors were abound that there was no spread, so he dipped.
Yeah, he heard through the
If
grapevine.
if he would have opened my pantry,
didn't have a grapevine,
I
that's
think
why
he
he's
would
not
have.
here.
I would have never stopped him.
He was
Eating.
feeling so good last week when he left here
What? Really?
Yeah.
that he went and bought a car.
That's not a good move. I wish you would have talked to me, like an old
I'm
car
not
or a
even
new
kidding.
car.
He got a Dodge Challenger.
He should have gotten a Nissan.
Did
Or
I
a Kia,
even?
I'm
I
sorry.
asked him if he had a Chrysler 300, and he said no.
And then he bought one.
He basically bought
Then he went out and got a Dodge.
a Dodge version of it. Yeah. You inspired him, I guess. He said it was his dream car. So
Wow.
if you get
From
your dream
this
car,
From this
I don't know
pod.
if it was from this pod, but
No,
he
because
had
I brought him in the
been
garage. You guys didn't hear what I was saying to him.
playing. No, but he went
said
out and
buy
got
the
A secret
car.
meeting with him in the garage.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
you talked
Yeah,
him
I
into
showed him
the
things.
He's trying to poach
Challenger.
JJ.
Well, he was more curious than you three. He wanted to see things.
We got to work out a trade if he
I
takes
showed him
JJ.
a lot of
You have
things.
told me you should see the garage, but have never taken me into the garage. So now
that-
I'm not going to reach out to you.
You know he
begging to see
you know
the
he likes to
garage
do to me. He likes to quote me. Yep. Without me knowing
and use it
if it's
against you.
true.
Yeah.
I have no idea if these quotes are true or not true.
I'm saying like how you
You
reached
need
out
to invite
your
him into
construction
your
podcast.
clubhouse.
JJ followed me
Okay.
more.
He thought there was more food
He
in
came
the garage.
in. I watched him eat his
this where the
turkey
food's
meatballs,
stored?
and then I brought him into the garage, and he was like very like
You know he's listening right now, too.
legitimately sad. No, he was legitimately interested in what I had out there.
Because he thought it was food.
I've never been given the garage tour.
Wow.
All I've been told is I should see the garage.
Well,
He
when
meant
we
that one day in the
resurface,
future.
You can go check out the garage.
Yeah.
Well, do you have the money for a car?
No.
Because that's what's going to happen.
Yes, technically. But
You're gonna buy his car.
Although you can make anything happen. You're a wizard. You can whatever you say. Try. Let's just.
I can't
Let's
force
put this
it.
into. Yes, you can. Well,
I can't control
You
it.
don't know the rules.
is that it? Is that the way it works?
That's his rule.
It's like
That he says it without knowing but does he even want these things?
Did I want the podcast to go dark
Yeah.
last week? No.
Did you?
No. Why would I want that?
I don't know.
Maybe subconsciously.
Right.
Yeah, you thought it into
Maybe I
being.
didn't know I
wow.
wanted it.
Way to go.
Right. Why would you sabotage this pod?
I'm so sorry.
Because we want you to join our show.
And what
so
did
we're
you
trying
do
to
this
blow
week? I
one
forgot
up.
already. What was the second thing?
What? Oh, what did I control this?
What else did he do? I
You don't even
forgot.
know I forced him to
He
not
said
know
something.
With my magic.
He said something else happened.
I obliviated
He
you.
wiped our minds.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, sorry guys.
There was a memory spell.
Yeah.
Obliviate.
What did that? Who does that shit?
It's obliviate.
That,
lot
that
of them.
stupid professor
Hermione
on
does
Harry
it.
Potter.
It's called obliviate.
He's
Albus.
good with memory things.
Snape.
No,
Quirrell.
it wasn't him. It was the guy he thinks he's pretty and he doesn't really. He's not a great wizard.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
He's not a great professor. He's not a great wizard. He went down. He went down there in the
like
Look,
chamber.
he's year 2
Pretty
Defense Against the Dark
mid-wizard.
Arts teacher.
Yes. Anyway,
Oh.
Gilderoy Lockhart.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
the
yeah,
guy who
yeah,
steals
yeah,
everybody's
the
story.
thing is that Ryan, I had to
Is that
struggle
rubber arm dude?
to reach
Is
for his
arm all
name
rubber?
in my head.
No, he just forgets.
Puts
Yeah.
No bones in his
No,
arm.
no, that was Potter.
Yeah, but who does the spell to make him no bones?
Him.
Arm? Yeah.
Because
see?
Potter begs for him not to do it.
Right,
Because
and
he
he does it.
sucks.
I know who we're talking. I know Harry.
But you said
We're on the same.
something about picking up
394,
books.
right?
Huh?
About books.
About
You
what?
did say you guys were talking about Dune earlier. Yes.
Yeah.
But he picks
Reading
them up.
books.
He picks up books.
And I
Took him
put
a
them
year.
down.
He picks them up and he puts them down.
Yeah. And then I come back to them when
But
I
he
feel
doesn't
like
read
I want
the
to
whole
read.
thing.
No, I'm really bad at finishing books.
No, but what you're doing is you're making your own story.
Uh-huh.
Like you,
Well,
Is he
Dune's
gonna
hard.
put it down halfway through? Like I don't understand
right,
where
because
this is going.
he reads something and then he reads another thing at the same time. So it's not just.
Dear die.
Dune is different though, because Dune movies came out, and I like. The
But
Dune
what you're doing
movies,
is you're
so
making your
it's
own
the same
story because if you read something and then you read something other next, you've made a story
without
out of two
finishing
books.
the last one, but I don't.
Right. So your
confuse them,
characters are. How do you know?
because you know.
No, Donnie said you don't know.
But
That
you
you're
do,
doing things
though.
that you don't know. You're causing things to happen subconsciously. You're not sure of your own memory, and then you're combining books.
Yeah, remember like when Harry Potter, before he goes to school, all wizards, in fact, when they're just innately magical and he like made the glass disappear, he
Yeah.
didn't ask for the glass to disappear. He was just like, that's a pretty cool fucking snake. Yeah, we're going through it right now. I'm with you.
We're going through it
Yep.
Okay.
with Ryan. He doesn't know it.
Yeah, you made the glass disappear. Who's your snake?
When you're an elder wizard, you see these things.
Am I an elder wizard?
No,
No, you're a baby wizard. We just
we're
said it.
seeing it. We're identifying it. We're
gonna
look.
fight you.
Finally, we're together.
Uh-huh.
It's working.
All it took was Harry
You
Potter.
still
ladies and gentlemen.
your argument is I have magical powers.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Why fight it?
I'm not. So you think
So
you're
why
you
say
think you
argument?
have this power over
Why
me
say the word argument?
by bringing it to light?
But why use a term that's a debate term? Why argument?
It's not, don't look at me. Jay, give it to him. Give it to him.
Jay, what's going on your phone?
Give it to him.
I'm
Jay's
just,
playing on his fucking phone
No,
the whole
I'm
time,
not.
ripping Pokemon cards.
please help me with him
There's no help.
because he doesn't realize that we're trying to help him with his talent. So he's got some talent he
Can't
doesn't know about.
control it.
It's fine, but don't get upset about it. Don't scream
when
at
I
us.
get upset, it brings out the powers.
I brought you into my house. I fed you. I put bars on your window so you'd be protected.
This is
And
the
then your
most Italian
friends?
shit that he could possibly do.
And my friend's trying to break me out with a flying card.
Right.
You get all mad.
Right.
Like,
Don't be mad at me.
Can't get mad at the pretzel man.
You're still under the age.
you're on his side only because he gave you
Hey,
pretzels.
hey.
Director of
I'm on his
pretzels.
side is what the important part is.
I give you pretzels because
DP stands for double pretzels.
I'm a kind person, right? Am I not a kind person?
They're good pretzels.
Amazingly
yes.
kind
Thank you for
person.
the
And with the most amazing tasting pretzels that I've
right.
ever had.
Oh my God.
I probably broke the rules of Jesus
Huh?
by giving you those
By
pretzels.
giving me the pretzels?
Uh,
Did it say in
you
the
fed
Bible something about
hungry. That's
pretzels?
kind of
No. You should never give a man a fish. You should teach him the
This
fish.
is what I said in the kitchen. He's stealing my bit.
You did?
Yeah.
You said that?
He did.
I said give
Oh
him.
my God! You know, there's no way that I could check this.
He did, though.
I said
he
That's
said-
bullshit. How they stick up for each other.
He did.
He never said.
I did
He never
this
made
exact
a
bit, but with
parable.
pretzels.
He didn't quote any parables, Donnie.
that-
He said,
is
buy
that
a man
even-
a bag of pretzels, feed him for a day, is what he said in the kitchen.
Teach
and
a
I
man
said
pretzels.
And then
feed
I
him for
said,
life.
show them where they are. Then you have no pretzels.
That's how he finished
Yeah.
the joke.
yeah.
Okay, I remember that. That was just a joke. I'm talking about something real. I
If you had said
should have made
feed a
him.
man a
I should have
pretzel.
showed him how to make pretzels. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's,
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Instead of showing
Instead
where
of
they are.
instead of feeding him
Now
the
you're
pretzels.
just going to be out of pretzels.
Right.
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 So-
But that's interesting how you again fucking wizard powers where he predicted what I was going to say in a pod 45 minutes from
he didn't
when
predict,
he said
he used his time turner.
Yeah. I already know how
You're
this
on episode
podcast
two.
is going to
He
end.
did what?
Too.
What do you
He
do?
used his time turner.
What is that?
He's not on the third one yet.
What is it?
God damn it!
Oh my fucking God.
Spoiler
Donnie.
City, Donnie. Shit.
Donnie.
Did you actually say something from a
He did.
No.
the next book that
No.
I'm not on?
No,
The next movie?
no.
I can't get that out of my head.
Hey, look
Time
over here.
Turner.
Don't listen to Donnie. Donnie's not talking anything. Johnny.
He's saying it back.
Use the time turner. Use
I
the time
can't.
turner.
I can't. You can only go back an hour.
This is why I'm so fascinated with this is because she,
Aura.
her name is
Hermione.
the lady that wrote all these books.
JK.
Joan, yeah.
Yeah. Joan. No one refers to her as Joan.
JK, the J stands for something like that.
J.K. Rowling.
Whoa, that was
Yeah.
a gave something away there.
Geramine Calypso Rowling.
Well, she's whoever she is, Joan or J.K., which J.K.'s not good.
J.K. Simmons?
It's just not good.
Yeah, I know. I think it's J.K. Simmons. Yeah.
G.G. Simmons.
Spider-Man.
She's very creative. Because she's really stuffing every book, every movie
She's DPing
with
everything.
so much stuff. I mean, you could spend all day on Quidditch,
Yeah, Quidditch is awesome.
right? You could spend all
It's
day on
probably
that.
the best part of the whole series. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, that's why they made
stopped
the
doing
that's
it.
why they made the
She ripped off
ride
Star
at
Wars and she's a
Universal
bigot.
is a Quidditch ride.
Yeah.
I've been on it.
Have you? You can play Quidditch today, like as a real human being. Did you know that? There's Muggle Quidditch.
Shut
Really?
the fuck up.
Yeah.
Do you ride a broom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it like hobby horse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But you have to kick a ball?
You have to throw the ball.
Oh. What about the snitch? Is
Now
somebody
I
just
will
walking around with a
stare
little thing, you gotta
blankly
tackle 'em?
into the camera, not
I
knowing
still-
what they're
They're like
talking
tiny
about.
man.
I don't
running around
entirely
the-
know how they handle the snitch, to be
Right.
perfectly honest with you.
It's a little tiny baby.
I'm a
It's running
snitch.
around the
Just
stage,
running around.
and you gotta tackle it.
That'd be funny.
Everyone's on their own Swifters.
Like in a little RC car, the baby's like,
Oh yeah, maybe it's an RC car. That wouldn't be a bad
Little
idea.
drone?
Little drone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, can I knock it down with the bludgeon?
Yeah. We could do drone Quidditch.
Wow, you guys,
on a drone.
how do you, and this is amazing to me because I'm watching it currently, so I have this fresh memory, but you guys haven't watched this in a while, right?
I probably watched.
I
in the
watched
last,
it
like,
within the past calendar year.
Yeah,
Really?
maybe in the
It
last
become
2
the
years
first
or
few
so.
movies are a
years.
very good Christmassy time. Like my kids love watching.
You watch
the
them
first, like the
currently.
first 3 or 4.
The last Christmas? You watch some of them?
Yeah, like the
There's a lot of
first.
Christmas
You guys have this in your
Like
mind
one or two.
freshly.
Yeah, I
I've
love
only
Harry
seen. Read once and seen the last couple movies one time because I never get past like the fourth because my kids always like recycle back over.
To be fair,
I haven't watched Deathly Hallows in a long time.
the first time that I had seen them all the way through was this past calendar year.
Okay.
Wow.
Really?
So how the hell did I get on them without even consulting with you guys?
Yeah, it's weird.
We're
you were
our
on
cycles
Lord
are syncing. That's
You
cute.
were on Lord of the Rings.
We can bring back placenta, baby.
Oh, Donny, no, I knew that's how I started making the
Oh,
groan
sorry,
before I even got there.
That's good.
It's because
That is, it is true though. You know, it's true.
You were on Lord of the Rings, and you wanted something more magical.
No, I started watching this
Yeah,
probably about the time you came into my life, right?
Because we're all weird, yeah.
that's not a.
Who do you think
coincidence.
taught him everything? We always joke about the Highlander.
Now he's trying to take.
We're both
credit.
Highlander. We've made that joke.
But here's
We're a
the thing
team
about
until
it.
there's just
Donnie's
us
right
two.
about the cycle syncing, right? Because I'm starting to pick up on some of the cues from you guys. Now, what have you learned from me?
I've learned to wear more watches.
Yeah.
I have them in my car, not on my wrist.
I'm gonna get a horn.
What is in the discussion that you are now talking with friends and family about that you've learned from me?
I invite people to the podcast that I can't tell them about.
So nothing? There's been nothing?
You already said you're my comedy therapist. I walk
Okay.
out of here and I'm
So
ready
it's more
to
of
go.
a bigger picture?
Yeah.
It's not anything specific?
I got nothing.
Brian's got nothing. Because you're the wizard.
He's
Yeah.
growing his hair.
Yeah,
He's growing his hair.
I bet you
more
there
just
is
to be
something that
sure.
he's picking up.
probably.
It's gonna take years.
Yeah.
He's stealing pretzels from more people's houses.
I mean, I have to listen to every pod over and over and over.
It's like I got to book you guys
To
for
really
years.
kind
We'll
of-
figure it out.
If you
pull
watch,
this
just
out.
watch. Sometimes the camera won't cut, but I'm casting a spell under here.
There's something you're doing,
Yeah, no.
and you don't even need
Sponius, masturbationist. Oh,
you don't even need a stick.
Huh?
You don't even need like a little stick.
I'm a wizard who doesn't need a wand to cast the spell.
one of those super powerful wizards, yeah.
I also, you don't need to say the incantation. if
But I
you're a
am
powerful
impressed
wizard.
Think it real
that
loud.
you're. It's almost as
Whisper.
if I am a professor at school, and I'm calling on my
Professor
class
Dumbassdorf.
What would you
for
teach?
information.
What would you teach
Harry
at
Potter.
Hogwarts?
The Harry Potter. Oh, if I could be one of those guys, I
Yeah.
don't know. See, I'm
He'd
not.
be
I'm
the
not-
shop
as
wizard.
far
Like
as-
magic construction,
Yeah.
am I right?
As far as
Shop.
I'd be the shop teacher. It'd be awesome.
That's a sketch.
It's not wood shop, it's wand shop.
They
They have to make
Right.
their own wands.
hey, they're making the show again. That's a sketch right
Some
there.
type of blacksmith, some type of stone mason.
I love the idea of you being the
Whoa.
blacksmith or stonemason teacher in the Harry Potter world, and like you're doing it by hand. And they go, but why can't we use our wands? And you look at them and you go, because I don't know how to teach.
Carmel.
We're doing it by hand.
Hold on. He's the only Muggle teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Caramel.
awesome. That
Yeah.
I'm allowed
I come on, Carmen
because
and Muggle.
that's what
Caramel.
Batman is. I'm fine with
For
that.
tax purposes,
I'm fine
they
with
have
that.
one Muggle teacher, and they
There's a
don't
lot
tell
of
them
superhero
anything.
talk in
That's
this
a good
pod.
twist. You know?
You think that's going to turn anybody off the superhero talk?
People love superheroes. You're wearing a Batman watch.
Do you think the crowd that we're attracting right now is going to be turned off by superheroes?
No, we're not talking real
No,
superheroes.
I just saw a brand new stupid credit card campaign with Jason Bateman and the Bateman Batman thing. Oh my God!
State Farm paid for the rights for Batman.
Really?
To use them in a commercial.
And Will Arnett
Super Bowl.
is Batman, and Jason Bateman is Jason Bateman.
I hate it.
He's Bateman.
I don't like it.
It was pretty.
I
dumb.
like Jason Bateman too.
I love Jason Bateman, but it's
don't
a pretty
ruin
dumb
it.
commercial. Don't
ruin Batman.
Yeah.
Damn it! They want money for everything.
Yeah.
Is there enough money flowing into the Batman coffers?
Yeah.
Without doing that?
The estate.
No, Wayne Enterprises hasn't been doing very good since Tesla.
They
Dogecoin
backed the
took a
wrong
dive.
horse.
The tariffs.
They went in there?
fucking hitting Wayne pretty hard.
We're getting close to needing
That's
these
pretty
superheroes
funny.
again.
Yeah.
All these people. Well, I just hope that everybody's okay with this because
talk about
there's still going to be
superheroes all
there's still,
episode. You
still going to
brought
be a
them up.
lot of it. I
talking
know
about
I'm the
wizards.
one. I'm the one that brings it up now.
You have
because
the Batman watch on.
We got to get him on. We do have to start doing a show and bring him on the show.
But we're not going to invite him on.
We got to tell him you got to do
You
the
got
show.
to do the show.
this sounds
You got to do
like
it.
one of those invites again.
You got to do it.
I
This
just
is- this is
instantly
worse.
think no one's been able to even semi-join our show without quitting.
Yeah.
What is it so painful? Isn't it the same thing here?
It's like this, but
How,
ratcheted up to
how are
10.
you coming up?
This,
Are
but
you
better?
another Eiffel Tower? See, me and Donny are too far.
Gotten
We're too
3
far.
this episode.
Dude, can we get an Eiffel Tower counter?
And I
at the
set that
bottom?
up for you. By the way, look at the love I gave you because I set that up. I asked a question that could have
Yeah, you
easily
teed me
gone.
up.
I do this all the time.
Tee me up pretty good.
I do it to a
Maybe
certain
I
extent because
Casting
I
a spell for you to tee me up.
no, but I do feel like I do this for a lot of people. I care, you know.
He's a
I set
carer.
myself up
Why does
You
he
lay a
sound
good
so
foundation.
sad?
because I hope that it gets reciprocated and it never does. Like I
You
care.
don't like to swing.
There's people who have left me after I cared so hard about them.
Oh, I know who he's talking about.
R.I.P. the goat.
He's still in this room.
He's not.
Spiritually.
I haven't heard from him.
Oh, you said the goat though.
Hmm?
That was Donny.
I know.
Well, there's more than one. There's multiple
Oh,
People
there's
that I've-
others?
cared about. Yeah. So I got to be very careful on how much I give.
Hmm.
You know, because you should learn.
You've been burned before.
You should learn.
You've been burned before.
If you do get burned, shouldn't you learn?
You'd think so. I've been burned so many times.
Shouldn't
People
you
think it's a
stop and
fetish.
say to yourself, "Don't do it again this time. Don't set them up for another high five." What?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
There's something going off the camera. I see
Yeah.
an orange strip.
Yeah, we're gonna want to wrap up.
We're gonna have to wrap it up on this sad note. That hopefully, hopefully, I won't give too much. If
don't worry, it's
I'm gonna ask if you guys
Dog
do
shit
care
for
about
15
me
minutes.
to make sure to let me know when I am giving too much.
Like too many pretzels?
Anything like you should say, Carmen, you set us up way too many times, and we're
No, never. You
We're-
can set me up double
we're
the amount of
just
times
say
that
to
you
me
did this
it's
time.
too much
Possibly triple.
because it could
Take it.
backfire. It could hurt you.
Hurt us?
No, me.
Oh.
How come they can't get this? Donnie, you understand
yeah.
that I'm helping them so much that they should protect me in some ways and say, "Hey, you're giving too much, Carm. You better
No, we'll
Back-
absolutely do that.
back
when you're
off a
giving too
little
much.
bit because this could backfire. We could use this against you,
And we will.
They have.
We have.
but I need you to step in because you're the DP.
I need to get in the. I don't think I'm getting in the middle of this DP. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't want in on this DP?
It can't be that bad. I've lived a long time,
not
and there's
that
a
bad.
lot of
It's
things
not
that
bad.
are
It's just
real.
funny you don't know.
It's not like a
Dual prosthetics.
Yeah.
oh
Dual
cool
processing.
really dual
Dual,
Really?
double, dual.
I like
that
that.
works. That's but
like a computer. It's
No.
like RAM and REM.
RAM is a thing, but not in
Ram's
the
a lot
way you're
closer,
thinking.
Dual is one of the words.
Dual ramming.
be.
Yeah.
Dual penises.
Close. We're close.
Why is that bad?
We're close. We're
No one
warm.
said it was
We're
bad.
Like-
warm.
Well, I mean,
We're warm. Keep
you
going.
guys are you
What
guys
are
are
we doing with those
We're
dual
warmer?
penises?
You were doing.
getting
You did.
hotter.
Here's
Yeah.
what you guys did. You said he's a DP, and you high fived, and you looked right at me as if it was bad.
It's not bad. It's just funny you don't know.
Did I? If I had a dual penis,
It's not what it stands for.
then why would bring it up?
Because you're
Detachable
you're
penis.
close.
Why does everything always go back to that? By the way,
Detachable penises.
Dick jokes?
why do you always bring up dual penises?
Always. You know what? You brought it up outside the room.
Did I?
Just-
You brought it up in the kitchen.
Did you see his face?
Maybe I did.
Did you see the wizard?
We did. The viewers didn't.
Why
but
is
we
it
did.
Bean? It should be the wizard.
I'm not Bean. He's Bean.
Okay.
He's super pod. Remember?
Yeah, Super Bean and Wonder
He's
Pod.
ultra sad.
Oh my God.
Ultra
Bean and
sad.
Superbad.
Yep.
Superbad and the wizard.
Super bad.
But I'm super bad.
Okay, the wizard.
no,
and
he's
Bean.
right.
The Wizard and Bean.
See, I'm casting that spell. He keeps
Super Wizard and Beanie Bad. The Beanie Bad.
Okay.
babies.
All right. So how long have we done this now? Because the cameras are.
We're good to wrap.
he's like long enough.
We'll wrap it
DP's
up.
saying to wrap it up, boys.
Again, we pulled it off. No legit agenda here.
No.
No changing the world here.
Not a goddamn idea.
I hope
No trying to fact check people. No trying to make everyone see that we're the authority figures. We did it again. No one's going to follow us. No one's going to take our word serious.
That's true.
Exactly what we hope for.
DP
Yeah.
stands for double penetration.
Ooh, okay. Let's
That's
go.
it.